Diabolical.
Ray in the chat, Ray on the screen, receipts in the folder, sip, stream queen.
Scroll that feed, who capping now? Pull that clip, run it back out loud. Name in the title, they start to sweat. Pause on the frame, explain this bet. Side eye sharp like a quick headshot. Laugh too sweet, but the tea run hot. From the desk cam lens to the console glow. She like, hold up fam, y'all gotta know. Ray got files, whole hard drive stack. Chew so loud, make them all backtrack. Chat go wild when receipts go play. And she still get carried with the bubba all day.
Stream queen Ray, turn the drama into gameplay. Calling out fakes while the lobby getting melee. Click that live, you ain't ever gonna look away. Tease so real, got you locked on Ray.
Yeah.
Stream queen Ray, every upload feeling insane. Laugh so bright when she roasting your fame lane. Chest and hearts, baby riding on the same wave. Tease so real, got you locked on Ray.
Red dot sight on a bad hot take. Headshots land when the lies all break. From the spooky halls where the zombies chase to the dropship jump. First pick her place, she'll pause that run for a call out quick. Run the tape back, see the slick little trick. From the panel slots to the late night show. She the one they ring when they want that smoke. Ray got clips, turn a boast to a blooper. Chassis proof, turn a stand to a user. He say calm down on the side, he sway, then he wink at the cam. Let me love you, Ray.
Stream queen Ray, turn the drama into gameplay. Calling out fakes while the lobby getting melee. Click that live, you ain't ever gonna look away. Tease so real, got you locked on Ray. Stream queen Ray, every upload feeling insane. Laugh so bright when she roasting your fave lane. Chest and hearts, baby riding on the same wave. Tease so real, got you locked on Ray. My cold white voice, shall be back, got the files, got the vibe, let's go. Grab your drink, grab your snacks, keep receipts on show.
From the first go live to the last GG. If you want that truth, you know where to be.
Stream queen Ray, turn the drama into gameplay. Calling out fakes while the lobby getting melee. Click that live, you ain't ever gonna look away. Tease so real, got you locked on Ray. Stream queen Ray, every upload feeling insane. Laugh so bright when she roasting your fame name. Chest and hearts, baby riding on the same wave. Tease so real, got you locked on Ray. Got you locked on Ray. Got you locked on Ray.
I totally forgot to put myself on stream. Hello. Oh my goodness. I'm so slow. But also my connection's kind of dog shit right now, so y'all gotta bear with it. Hello everybody. How y'all doing? Just let me clear my throat because this is gonna be a lot of talking. I'm not even really going through all the legal documents. Nice try though. There's just a few points because I haven't listen, we'll get to it. Like, why does Tony even come in here? Tony, stop coming in my chat talking shit, or we're gonna have beef. It is a fun read, but there's just like a few points involving this. Like, y'all want to say and be like, she gonna read through legal documents. It's not the first time, but I don't want to read through all these dumbass legal documents. I just have a few things I want to point and laugh at and give my takes that nobody asked for. But anyways, let me get this shit off the screen. I need to stop reading chat before I like do this because then I get triggered. So anyways, how are y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, it's been a while since I talked about this situation. It's a while. Like, I'm talking like defamation lawsuits take a very long time. And I'm thinking we're getting close to the end of this lawsuit, this LOL suit, because to me it is kind of a little bit of a LOL. So I got to give everybody some backstory about who Smash JT is, why there's a lawsuit, who the other person is that's suing him, the history I have with said person, and fun stuff. So I am pretty. I'm not going to say I'm an expert at defamation lawsuits, but I do know a little bit more than a lot of these people on the internet that have no idea how defamation libel lawsuits go. I kind of had to learn a little bit about it, but oh yeah, that part, yeah, that's another reason why. Yeah, that's another thing we'll get to. Anyways, so Smash JT is a content creator. He's a really like a big. I would say he's definitely on the side of like retro gaming sphere. I first met him during the Intellivision Amico saga. He had invested, what was it, about like $10,000 into the Intellivision Amico. He was pretty much a big supporter of it until, I don't know, he found a way out and he kind of just turned tail because it was, I guess, in my opinion, I believe the reason why he turned tail was due to the fact that, it was more profitable and made more sense as things were getting to a head with the Television Amico company and Tommy Tellerico and everything, for people to just jump ship and try to salvage their reputation or whatever, because big content creators started covering it. And yeah, I think a lot of the Amico supporters kind of got a little scared and tried to salvage their reputation by saying, I don't support this anymore. I found the timing of all that to be very convenient. So anyways, how do I say this without sound like a see you next Tuesday? I don't necessarily hate Smash JT. I'm not a huge fan of Smash JT. I don't agree with a fair amount of stuff he says as far as recently. So this whole thing is not going to be in any way, shape, or form of defense of Smash JT. I like to pride myself on calling out what I feel personally, my opinion is right versus wrong. So this entire stream is mainly my opinion. If there are facts to be mentioned, obviously facts are facts, my opinions are opinions. I'll try to do my best to make sure y'all know which ones is which, because I usually say in my opinion, therefore it's my friggin' opinion, so y'all can shut the fuck up and not tell me I'm wrong about a goddamn opinion. I mean, my opinions could be wrong too, but still. As far as Smash JT goes, I did side with him in the beginning with this lawsuit, because the person who is suing him is a woman named Alyssa Mercanti. I hope I didn't butcher her name, not like I care, because I don't really like her either. She's a journalist. I believe it was for Kotaku. She was a journalist there. Gaming girl, very, how's the best way to describe her? Opinion. Here's the opinion. The opinion is she comes across to me as a LGBTQ feminist self-advocate for people of color and all that stuff. So on one hand, you got Smash J2, who is kind of on the very anti-woke side of ththings, which I've said this many times on my stream. At this point, for me, I see anti-woke as just glorified SJWs on the one side of an argument. And Alyssa McCarthy would be considered an SJW from the anti-SJW standpoint, right? So you have two people on the complete opposite sides of a cultural war. And in this instance is the gaming wars. I guess I can't believe we're even saying this now. It's fucking gaming wars. Like, people just can't play video games anymore. But Alyssa is suing Smash JT for things that Smash JT has said. I did side with Smash JT at the time because before the lawsuit, before it escalated, Alyssa did something that I am very much against, which is she decided to reach out on social media to contact Smash JT's wife to kind of like snitch on him. It was weird. I don't like that shit. So obviously I sided with Smash JT. I still stand with that. I think that if she really wanted to shut him up, the lawsuit should have came first instead of trying to reach out to his significant other, who has absolutely fuck all to do with anything that her husband is involved with online. I thought that was very inappropriate. So obviously when it came to that, I am on Smash JT's side with that. Everybody knows I don't do like the real world stuff, especially including people who aren't directly involved or aren't the target of your issues, right? So we have that. Oh, hello, chat. I see a lot of people in chat. I forgot to say hi to you guys. 15 minutes. I forgot to say hi. I see Laura, Beefy, Frog Tony. I see Popcorn Fart in the chat. Let's see who else I see. I'm going down the list. Hold on. Going down the list. Cosmic Vader, hello. That's because being an SJW is a pattern of behavior more than ideology. A social, see, that's the thing. SJW stands for Social Justice Warrior, right? So what is social justice? Well, it depends on who you ask, right? So Smash JT is a social justice warrior because his social justice involves not having the woke shit in gaming or TV shows or movies or whatever. Like, social justice, hey, like that's wrong. You guys are force feeding us gay and tranny stuff, like, you know, that's their social justice. And then on the other hand, it's the complete opposite. So anti-SJWs again are just SJWs with anti in front of it to make it sound like, hey, we're against this. You're not against it, you are it, but you make yourself feel good by putting anti in front of it. It's been like that ever since I fucking woke up. Because guys, hello, hi, how are you doing? Back in the day, I was a SJW. I was an SJW until I realized that SJWs and anti-SJWs are the fucking same. They do the same shit to each other, using the same tactics, the same argument, talking points. They do the same shit. If you actually listen, like, one of these days, guys, just go on social media and go on like Smash JT's friggin' thread and just look at everything that is said, and you'll start seeing the similarities. It's actually hilarious and ironic that anti-SJWs and SJWs are literally the same fucking things. It's just they're arguing different one main different point. This is okay, this is not okay, boom, end of discussion. But they'll do everything in their power, their tactics. They make it personal. They contact each other's families, the fucking jobs and shit. It gets insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. But anyways, so that is kind of who these people are. So I talked about this when it first started. Again, full transparency, I was kind of on the side of Smash JT because I don't like the real world shit. Bitch should have did the fucking lawsuit way before she contacted anyone's friggin' parents, or sorry, not parents, wife. Basically, kind of same difference, right? A wife is kind of like parent, but anyways, so that happened. I knew this defamation lawsuit. It was going to take a very long time to get to where we are, which is still a little bit away, but closer towards the end, because apparently we got to the point where Alyssa's team is extending a settlement with Smash JT, to which I saw on Twitter Smash JT is kind of scoffing at it. But let's look at like some of the key things. And yes, somebody said earlier, this is how fucking messy this is, right? And I'm not going to read the documents because I don't feel like going in redacting, but there is another person with a platform called Hypnotic, and somehow, some reason, some way, Hypnotic's name was listed in the court documents. Actual name, not username. So the court documents basically dock someone. So that's where we're at with this lawsuit, guys. The lawsuit docked someone. And then it gets hilarious because AI is now in a document for defamation. AI is in a document, y'all. Okay. So we're gonna start with that, because that to me was why I want to do this stream, because this shit was hilarious to me. Now they're calling him Smash GPT because oh my god, I was cracking up when I saw this. I was like, ain't no way. And this is why I tell people all the time, and it's a very true statement, and I will die on that hill. I love defamation lawsuits, especially people who threaten defamation lawsuits. Andy Signor. Yeah, that's for you, Popcorn Fart. Because the beauty of defamation lawsuits is the discovery. If you know you're good in discovery and the other person probably wouldn't be, that is the most easiest case. It's going to take a while to get there, but it's an easy case for you to win if you know your chat logs are clean and the other person's are not so much. Okay. Anyways, so let's start with this page. I hope you guys can see it. I know sometimes on my screen it looks hard, so I don't know if you guys can see it very well. But this is basically where Smash JT asked ChatGPT if OnlyFans is considered prostitution. And then you can see here where he got an answer he didn't like from AI, where at first it said, it said no. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. It's this one right here. So it says on the document, perhaps the most damning in his September 2nd, 2005 conversation, digital stripping and prostitution. Your client gave ChatGPT the prompt, could digital stripping be considered a form of prostitution? Exhibit 12 at 1. When the chatbot responded, no, digital stripping is generally not considered prostitution since it doesn't involve physical sexual contact, but is often classified as a form of sex work under the broader adult entertainment industry. So when I'm laughing because this is where it gets funny, y'all. So basically, it says after ChatGPT responded, your client began to, quote, coach it to give him the answer he wanted. At first, he merely prompted it to eliminate nuance. And that's where we got to this first image I showed, where Smash JT asks it, just give me a brief yes or no with a short summary. It's funny that this is where we're at, dude. We're doing the ChatGPT. So he responds, could it be? So ChatGPT goes, yes. A prostitution is defined broadly as exchanging any sexual services for money, not just physical contact. Then digital stripping could be considered a known contact form of prostitution, though it's more commonly categorized separately as sex work. Now, when that answer didn't suffice, he responds, I don't need that last part. I don't need that last part that says that it's categorized usually commonly separately as sex work. I just need the part where you said yes, the part where you agreed with me. That part right there, I was laughing. I'm like, oh my God. Like, the fact that this wasn't looked at, like, I don't Smash, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, I laughed my ass off. I laughed my ass off when I was reading this. I'm like, he used ChatGPT to confirm something that is just not factually true. Like, again, I'm not defending Alyssa. Okay, I'm not. I think she's kind of a cunt. So, like, I'm not defending her, but like, yeah, she's suing you for calling her a prostitute and a stripper, and you're going to AI to get AI to confirm that. And then when you got the answer, no, it's not considered prostitution or stripping, you had to basically get AI to give you an answer. And this is part of the document. Dude, this is fucking crazy. This is crazy. And so we get to this image because as you see, he says, I don't need that last part. So he basically screenshots the part where ChatGPT says yes, completely ignores where it says it's commonly not considered prostitution, it's considered sex work, posted that, and said, Alyssa, take notes. That was pretty bad. Now, if you thought that was bad, using ChatGPT, using AI to kind of cater to defaming someone, which I still think that's hilarious. Like, hey, AI, you should have just asked, hey, AI, how do I defame somebody without it causing me to get sued for doing so? So another thing, again, this one's pretty shitty too. Here is a conversation. Again, Discovery is so fun, guys. Discovery is so fun. Please don't get yourself involved in a lawsuit if you know that you have these conversations and should exist. This was also submitted into the lawsuit. His conversation with 8-Bit Eric, another content creator I do not care for, because, you know, most of these motherfucking grifter anti-woke people are all the fucking same to me at this point. 8-Bit Eric. Alyssa unblocked me. LOL. Smash JT. Laughing my fucking ass off. She's such a mess. Holy shit. And then I made a video about how she may have been fired, even though it looks like she hasn't been. I'm going to publish it soon. So this is Smash JT talking to somebody else saying, so I made a video about her getting fired, even though it looks like she wasn't, but I'm still going to put that information out anyways. What the actual fuck? So I see people in his comment section talking about how, like, oh, you got this, you're killing it. I'm like, bro, his discovery is looking like he is purposely and knowingly putting out false information, which is what the defamation lawsuit is about, guys. I don't know if you guys understand what defamation lawsuits are about, but it's like you are lying about something you know is a lie. You're saying something you know is not true to sully someone's reputation. And by the looks of these receipts, by the looks of what Discovery showed, that's exactly what Smash JT did. That's exactly what Smash JT did. He manipulated ChatGPT into giving an answer that he wanted. Not what the fact was, not the truth. When he got an answer of no, it's not prostitution, he's like, no, we can't post that. We can't post a no. It has to be a yes. Okay? So he did that. And then he's actually talking to a human being saying, hey, I made a video about something that I don't even know if it's true. It looks like it's not true, but I'm still going to go with the story. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You can't do listen, you can't have an account that says Smash JT, have a YouTube channel that says Smash JT. Your whole persona is you, Smash JT. GT stands for his initials. His real name is Jeff. I don't want to butcher the last name. It's like Tarzia or whatever. JT is Smash JT, right? That's not a parody account. You can't hide behind, oh, it's a parody, bro. Like, no, you can't. No way. I mean, there are ways of doing certain things in parody form, but that's not what was going on. Like, this was not a parody. This is him putting out false information, and Alyssa's got him by the balls with this. Like, there's no way. Like, her team right now is like, gotcha, bitch. Again, this is why I always say, Discovery will be fun. Why do you think certain YouTuber, Mr. Popcorn Fart, why do you think a certain YouTuber didn't want to sue me? He accused me of an actual crime. An actual crime. Okay? Why would you not take somebody to court for, like, that old face will never leave the internet, right? That was the crime I committed. But yet, why wouldn't he file a lawsuit or defamation lawsuit? Why wouldn't he file a lawsuit? Because in Discovery, which would be public record, everyone will see his conversations with women, the pictures and videos he sent to women, right? It would look bad, just as bad for him as it would any of those women who came out against him. It would. It would look bad for everyone involved. Anyways, so that's that. Now, it got funnier. You thought this whole situation couldn't get funnier, right? It got a little funny. It got a little funnier. So Smash JT on Twitter, replying to people talking about this. I don't know why he's talking about this. Lawyers tend to tell you to shut the fuck up, but he's not gonna shut the fuck up. But it says here in response to this Mark Fox person, indeed, I will be discussing next steps. This is about the whole settlement thing. I will be discussing next steps with my lawyer, Ron Coleman, as today's actions by Alyssa were inappropriate in context of the ongoing lawsuit. And somebody pointed out something that I literally laughed my goddamn ass off when I saw this. Nope, that's not it. That's something old. That's another topic for another time. Dog, did your fucking lawyer untag himself? And yes, yes, the lawyer did. Because if you see where the tag is, where it says Ron Coleman, that's supposed to be blue. It is not blue. His lawyer untagged himself from that post. And somebody saw it and said, yo, did your fucking lawyer untag himself? Yes. And yeah, the lawyers right now, especially on the other side, they're untagging themselves from tweets. One of them locked down their account. It's getting bad. Like, this lawsuit is getting pretty bad. And I say bad for Smash JT. Again, it's not me. I'm not on Alyssa's side. I do think that she is doing this because of her hurt feelings. You know, I get called a fucking e-whore and a fat cunt and all this shit all the time on the internet. And there's no way, even if I had the money to do so, that I'm going to file a lawsuit because of my hurt feelings. I do think she is doing this for hurt feelings. However, there is a little bit of blame that Smash JT needs to take with some of these documents that are being put into this lawsuit. You know, like knowingly putting out false information, which in itself is literally defamation. Like, he's going to lose. He's definitely going to lose. Why Alyssa's team wants to settle is kind of interesting to me. Maybe it's probably because at this point, she ain't want to spend no more money on this. I know Smash JT don't want to spend no more money on this, but he's crowdfunding this lawsuit. So, I mean, it's not really like like all of it's coming from his pocket. I feel like that's why Alyssa's team wants to settle, because she don't want to keep spending money and dragging this on. I think right now it's a battle of who has the most money. Either way, I don't think if Smash JT goes forward with this lawsuit and he doesn't take that settlement, I think that he's going to lose this case. I really think he's going to lose this case just based on the little discovery information there. I don't think he's going to win. Because I'm sorry, but what we just looked at is literally defamation. It's literally defamation. And I know that a judge looking at this is looking at you trying to constantly sway Chat GPT to be on your side with a question you had, so you could use it on the internet for all your followers to rally the troops together. It just does not look good. It just does not good. Oh, at this point, if he doesn't take a settlement, he's cooked. He's absolutely cooked. He's absolutely cooked. And it's like his lawyer has told him to not talk about her anymore, to just let it go. And I saw people making clips saying that he's still talking about her. And I'm sitting here like, shut the fuck up. Listen to your fucking lawyer. Listen to your lawyer. His whole thing is like, at the end of the day, he can lose this lawsuit, right? I think this is the game. If he loses a lawsuit, it doesn't matter. He's gonna still be a hero to all the misogynistic, racist, phobic people that he caters to, because he didn't bend the knee. He didn't back down. He's a hero. The justice system failed him. That's the narrative that's going to be spun. The justice system failed him. Now, I don't like at all when people use the law to silence criticism. 100% on that side. 100% on the side of, please don't use the justice system to silence criticism, right? But on the other hand, if you're going to talk shit, you sometimes got to be careful about the shit you talk, you know. Use words carefully, people, because if somebody has enough money to take you to court, oh, as hell shit they should. I figured this out during some of you Comics Gate people who are in the chat. Y'all remember Preston Poulter and that whole situation with Preston Poulter suing Vickyverse, DA Talks, and Ethan Van Sciver for defamation because they called out this dude he was working with who was making a very disgusting comic book, right? So basically what that came down to is that was like probably a worse defamation case, if anything, because number one, it was primarily not even about Preston Poulter, it was about another guy. So Preston Poulter decided that he was gonna shut Ethan Van Sciver up, he was gonna shut Vicky Verse up, and he was gonna shut DA Talks up with this whole situation because he has more money than they do. At least not Ethan Van Sciver, but definitely the other two. He had more money to blow. That ended up with him eventually owing his lawyer money. His lawyer sued him, by the way, which was fucking hilarious. But with Preston Poulter, it was 100%. I have more money to shut you up legally. You know, it's one of those things where people will use the law to silence critics, and it's wrong. But also as critics, you have to make sure that you be careful when dealing with somebody who does have the means and the butt hurtery to go through with suing you, because whether they win or lose, at the point it gets to who has the most money. Because once that money runs out, you're cooked. Once the money runs out, you're cooked. So since the settlement was offered, that's what I'm speculating is happening. Alyssa don't want to put any more money into this. She wants to get the legal team, her legal team is trying to get them to a point where they're like, listen, you can take this settlement now, or you can risk it. It's like Beast Games, bro, or Squid Games. It's like, you can take this bribe now or risk losing everything, right? So that's why they're trying to, probably, my opinion, they're trying to settle, is because ain't nobody want to spend more money on this lawsuit, right? And the timing is kind of with the chat GPT and the conversation with him and 8-Bit Eric putting out, saying, hey, I know this might not be true, but I'm going to put it out anyway. It's probably not going to go well for Smash JT if he doesn't take that settlement, in my honest opinion. But who knows? Maybe Smash JT got a smoking gun he's waiting to pull out. Which, to be honest, I really don't think so, because if a lawyer tells you to stop talking about a person that's suing you and you're still doing it, I don't think that that's going to help you any way, shape, or form. Oh, also that too. That did happen too. Yep, I forgot about that. That is true. That is also true. People were contacting the job trying to get a fight. That was true too. That was very true. That did happen. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to go good for Smash GT, and I think he should take that settlement. Of course, listen to your lawyer. Don't listen to a YouTuber who has no legal background or degree. This is just, again, my opinion. My personal opinion is that you should probably take that settlement, because from the little clips we just showed, that alone don't look good. And then I also forgot that you also did contact the workplace, and there was a petition to try to get, these people fired from their job, all for the sake of protecting gaming. And again, I'm not trying to be more on one side or the other, because again, I don't really care for both of these people too much. I definitely am not a big supporter of Smash JT, but I will say this, in trying to be rational and fair here, y'all really should stop trying to think that what you're doing is helping the gaming community. It's hurting it. It's keeping the content, it's keeping the community divided. It's keeping the community just toxic, and you're not helping, you're hurting it. And I think that it's more about your YouTube channels, the money you're accumulating. It's always that first, primarily. I genuinely think that Smash JT does not give a shit about the gaming industry. I think he generally does not give a shit about what direction gaming is taking. I think he just does it because the anti-woke crowd is profiting a lot from doing these streams. He has a whole website where he's a journalist. He has articles. He drives traffic to that. So it's a business. It's not about what they truly believe. It's a business at the end of the day. It's a business at the end of the day. And they will ruin everybody else's experience, everybody else's joy for gaming, because they're selfish. they're selfish assholes, in my opinion. I do think it's a selfish asshole thing. And also recently, Smash JT got into it with Tipster because Tipster pointed out that once upon a time, Smash JT did a whole stream in his hot tub talking about, the George Floyd situation, how he was basically an ally. And I guess he had gotten some pushback from, the black community saying, it's easy for you to say while you're a white guy chilling in your hot tub. But then, of course, Smash JT retaliated because Tipster, as some of you may or may not know, is now non-binary pansexual. So, of course, another person to use as a look at this weirdo, they're grooming our kids mentality. So, that's where we're at, y'all. That is where we're at with these people. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't think he's going to win. I think he is going to lose. It's not looking good because, again, dude, the ChatGPT thing, the ChatGPT thing is hilarious. Using ChatGPT to get an answer. This is why I say AI isn't always 100% accurate because, if you just type in a simple question, hey ChatGPT, can you do this equation for me? Oh, that doesn't look right. Change it. And then ChatGPT will change it. You're asking it to do something, it's going to do something. It's not like you're actually communicating with a person that's knowledgeable on the issue. ChatGPT AI takes everything from the internet to give you an answer. And so if the first answer that ChatGPT gave you, Smash JT, when you asked if stripping or doing OnlyFans is considered prostitution, and ChatGPT said no, that means the answer is no, because ChatGPT has to gather everything referring to that to give you an actual answer, the most accurate answer it can, which it scanned the whole internet, and the answer it came back with was no, it's not prostitution. Probably should have just stopped right there. Probably could have just stopped right there. I mean, if you stopped right there, you could have just had, well, my opinion is still, I still disagree, and my opinion is that she's a prostitute. But instead, you just had to keep typing to kind of get GPT to agree with you, which is weird because it doesn't make your case better. Guys, for future references, if you want to get an answer to a question with AI and AI, you don't like the answer to the question, just say, I disagree with AI. I disagree with that opinion. You don't have to cater it. And it was also, he can get a screenshot and be like, look, I Googled it and Google agrees with me. That is not a good look. And that's why I said he's not going to win this case. He's not going to win this case. That was a stupid thing to do. If you didn't like the answer, Smash, you should have just said, I don't agree with it. That's why I got the answer to the question and I don't agree with it. Simple as that. Now, I don't know. I'm actually really curious to know how the AI is going to hold up in court. How lie detectors aren't, admissible in court. You can't use lie detectors in court. I feel like the same would go for AI, for ChatGPT. I don't think that is, it's going to be interesting. That to me was so interesting. I'm like, I wonder how they're going to use this argument in court, because if what is the accurate information from ChatGPT, because I guess the counter argument would be like, well, ChatGPT is not 100% accurate. There's still a 5% chance that it's wrong. So I don't know. I just thought that shit was hilarious. He's not a real gamer. Real gamer would not complain about what's woke and what's not. Real gamers just enjoy gaming. I do agree. And people say that take is gatekeeping, but I don't think it's gatekeeping at all. It's just a fact. Before the internet became what it was today, no one gave a fuck. No one gave a fuck that much. We all just played the game to play the game. Final Fantasy, they're for Christ's sakes, I've even said this before. Cloud cross dresses as a woman, and no one gave a fuck. That whole segment was hilarious, and it provided comedy, and no one was looking at Final Fantasy VII like, oh my god, they're making Cloud gay now. They're putting him in a dress, and no one thought that. People played video games to play video games. They played it for the story. They played it for the gameplay. Yes, the graphics matter. Yes, some of these characters are designed to look sexy and attractive, and you want to fuck them. And then you go on Pornhub and look up to see if somebody made a fucking animation porn for us to fucking jerk off to. Sure, cool. But at the end of the day, the world is changing. The world is evolving. We are not fucking children anymore. Like, video games were catered mainly for families and children, right? But then adults got into them, and they were fun for adults, and it made us escape the real world. And now gaming's for everyone. And then you have gaming catered for more mature audiences, and then you still got games catered for families. There's a whole genre of gaming now. So gaming is just more mainstream, and because it's more mainstream, people are just focusing on the wrong shit. And then all of a sudden, when people were getting mad of the woke shit in entertainment, oh my God, they're starting to do it in gaming. Like, motherfucker, go. Like, most of the games that come from Japan, most Japanese entertainment, Japan has been, quote, woke before woke was even a fucking word that was spoken on the internet. Okay? It's just fucking dumb. Like, the other day, I saw John Della fucking Rose, another big fucking YouTuber who I can't stand his takes and the fakeness. This motherfucker wants to talk about, oh my God, they're back on this Brie Larson shit because the fucking Super Mario Galaxy movie's coming out. And fucking John Della Rose and his fucking big brain fucking grifting ass talking about, oh my God, Brie Larson is acting like a fake Mario fan. First of all, if you have not played Mario Brothers, that bitch definitely played Mario Brothers. Everybody played Mario Brothers. What is it so hard to believe that Brie Larson likes Mario? Who cares? Anyways, if she doesn't, it's a job. But overall, John Della Rose also criticizes anime and video games. Two things for sure I know this motherfucker doesn't take part in. Okay? He has already said many times he don't got time to sit there and play games like he used to. He's a father. He's got a new wife and shit. Like, he doesn't have time to sit down and play video games like he used to. So why the fuck does he comment on games that he has not played nor has any interest in playing because he don't got the time to play? Or how about anime? Because this motherfucker don't got time to sit there and watch over 1,000 fucking episodes, over 32 seasons of fucking One Piece, but has so much shit to say about a fucking live action adaptation. I guarantee you John Della Rose has not sat down and watched fucking One Piece. A lot of these motherfuckers don't play the games that they talk about. They don't read the fucking comic books they talk about. They don't watch the movies or shows they fucking bitch about. But they'll be the first motherfucking ones to complain about it because, oh my God, somebody who actually watched the original made a post and said, oh my God, they made this character black. And then here these motherfuckers come harping on, oh my God, now this anime, this live action adaptation so fucking woke. Motherfucker, you didn't even know who these characters were. You don't even know the canon material. But y'all are the first fucking ones to always speak on some shit. And as somebody who is a fan of anime, who does actively play fucking video games, I see this shit and I'm like, oh my God, why the fuck do you care? Just sit down and play the game. Oh, right, you don't have time to sit down and play the game. So why the fuck are you talking about it? You have no interest on buying this game or even supporting this fucking gaming developing company or anything for whatever reasons, even if it had no wokeness in it, if it had nothing woke, it was nothing but a bunch of fucking white men, not a single person of color in sight, not a single gay, transgender character. It was a strictly male white character role. It was everything you ever thought you wanted to play, and you still don't play it, then shut the fuck up. Like, literally, these are grown-ass fucking men, and I hate that all of these fucking other people online feed into this shit, buy into it. Here, take my money. You're saying all the things I've been thinking that I didn't even know I was thinking until you brought it to my attention. No! Real fucking gamers are supporting these fucking cucks. They are cucks. They sit there and they cuck all this shit. You know why? Because they don't watch it. They're not involved in it. You think John Della Rose ever sat there and fucked an anime? No. He cucked in the corner and watched somebody else do it. And he's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to take that. Everything you said, everything you fucked into that anime about how it sucked, it was woke. I'm gonna do that too because I have to make money this month on YouTube. That's what the fuck they do. They cuck all this fucking content. It's absolutely infuriating because it's somebody who actually knows what the fuck I'm talking about because I've consumed this shit. I've played these games. I've watched the movies. I know the fucking canon. And when I don't, guess what? I do fucking research. Every time these fucking morons post something stupid, I'll always go to the internet just to fact check all the shit they say. And then I'm like, that's not right. That's not right. Google is free, people. I don't know why you guys don't use a free fucking service. Google is free. The library is fucking free. Talking to people who actually are more knowledgeable about this shit is free. And yet y'all just sit there and let these fucking YouTubers who don't know what the fuck they're talking about tell you this shit and you believe it as fact. Like, I don't even ask y'all for much. Just do your own research. Use your own fucking brain. Stop letting YouTubers, hey, you don't gotta listen to me, but stop letting all these other people fucking spew your own fucking retardation thoughts back at you. Because it seriously pisses me off that so many people, I don't know why y'all let it take it away from you, but it does, and that sucks. It shouldn't take it away from you that all these fucking morons listen to these dickheads, but it does. But hey, these guys are trying to save the industry, guys. These are your fucking champions. The ones that have to keep manipulating ChatGPT to say what they want so they don't get fucking sued, even though they are getting sued. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. The same dude right now, and again, I'm not trying to shit on Smash JT, but I'm going to shit on Smash JT right now. You're so fucking smart that your lawyer told you to shut the fuck up about this bitch, and you're still fucking talking about this bitch. That's how you know this person's not fucking smart. And at the end of the day, he doesn't give a fuck if he wins or loses. Because whatever money he's fucking lost in this lawsuit, like, part of it came from people giving him money for this lawsuit. Yes, did he have to pay some shit out of pocket? Sure. But this man dropped $10,000 in investment that he's never going to get back. Okay? A man who doesn't make smart investments should not be the person you go to fucking get your advice on what's woke or not woke in a fucking industry this motherfucker isn't part of. He's not even part of the industry. He's a fan at best. And fans, we don't always know what's best. Every time fans get what they want, guess what? They still bitch. Then when fans don't get what they want, differences, they get differences, they don't like the difference. You can't please fans. That's why the industry doesn't fucking try to anymore. Because their thing is, they're mainly targeting general audience. They don't give a fuck about the fans. These industries haven't cared about fans for so long. The way they show the fans that they care is they'll put Easter eggs in the shit. But they'll change so much because they're not here to cater to us. We had our time when we were fucking kids. We're not kids anymore, guys. I get so tired of people like, this, oh my God, I grew up with this. This isn't the same. Motherfucker, of course it's not, because your time had come and passed. The Spider-Man, the Batman, the Superman, the Iron Man you grew up with is not going to be the same. Because guess what? The world fucking changes. Things change. Politics change. So they have to change with the times to get new fans. Because the old fans, as time goes on, what happens with fans? They can still be fans of this, but guess what? Now they're fans of something new. So now guess what? They had their time enjoying Star Wars, but now guess what? Now we're going to go over here and watch The Walking Dead. You know? Fans are not always completely dedicated to one thing. So their whole thing is, we got to get new fans. We got to get the new fan hype. When we have these Star Wars conventions, we don't want all these fucking old-ass fucking people in walkers and wheelchairs fucking rolling around. I don't got the money to afford fucking ramps at these conventions, bro. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these younger fans to come in and spend their money. So I'm just saying, this is the reality, but nobody wants to hear that fucking truth. They're all right, and everybody else is fucking wrong. And that's what's really killing the fucking excitement for movies and gaming and all this shit. The only thing I'll say, I have my criticisms about shit. Let's talk about the new Harry Potter fucking TV show, okay? Black Snape ain't doing it for me. Sorry, it's just not because he's black. It's just fucking weird. I again, Snape in the books was depicted as a very pale emo goth dude. That's what he should stay as. I'm sorry, but I'm not fucking liking the Black Snape. But that's just my criticism. Does it mean the show's gonna be shit? Maybe. But I'm not going to sit here and make fucking video after video after video saying the same shit over and over. How many times do you guys have to fucking have a YouTuber say to you the same shit? It's going to be trash. It's going to be trash. It's going to be trash. And Tony, I see you, but I also see the fact that I am dunking on Smash because Smash JT does all this shit I'm talking about. He is grouped in with all these motherfuckers, and then they wonder why they get lawsuits. You know what's funny? That Smash JT should be lucky that it's Alyssa McConty, who is, no offense to her, she a cunt, but no offense either way. I think she a cunt, my opinion. Sorry, I don't want to get sued. she's not a big like profile person. She's not like that big profile, right? If anything, this drama probably made her more profile, got her more clout from the situation, from all the people on that side of the fucking argument of the culture war, sure. But like, he's lucky he never got sued from somebody like an actual gaming developing company or a fucking movie producing company, right? These motherfuckers are lucky that these companies don't sue them, because there's a lot of shit they do say that could be considered defamation, right? So count your blessings, Smash, that it's just a fucking journalist, former journalist. I don't know if she's still working there. I mean, from what you said in that fucking conversation you had with 8-Bit Eric, she still was working there, I guess. But either way, count your blessings that it's somebody who's going to run out of money a lot quicker than the industry that would 100% bury you in debt. You'd have to sell your house and your hot tub. Hell, you might have to sell your wife to the black market to be able to pay back what the industry would take you for if they ever really gave a fuck enough to do so. No amount of fucking YouTube subscribers or YouTube super chats would ever save any content creator from surviving a lawsuit from a major fucking company with all the shit they talk about these companies. Oh, and by the way, the same people that talk shit about these companies are the same ones that are going to see their movies and play their video games just so they can shit on it. So why would the company give a fuck? You look stupid. Anytime somebody sits there and talks hella shit about something and then pays money to go see it, you already lost the plot and you're fucking stupid. And you should probably hold your breath for 10 minutes, because I don't understand how people can really buy into this bullshit that these fucking anti-woke people are peddling. Like, I used to understand it in the beginning. I can't understand it now. Most of y'all just look like a bunch of bigoted racists at this point. Bunch of fucking hate the gays, hate the trans, hate the blacks, hate the women. Y'all are just fucking haters, the ultimate fucking haters. And y'all, I thought the SJWs, the fucking other side, was bad. Y'all just, whoo, y'all proved them. Woo! Y'all outdid the old school SJWs. Goddamn. Goddamn. Oh my God. Trust me. What? What, Tony? What? What do you want? I was on a roll. What you want?
First off, I love you, Say. You're the best. Say, did you know that Jeff, in the Discovery, it turns out he didn't write any articles. He actually wrote, and all of his scripts were written by ChatGPT. All of his angry, I hate the wokies, was actually written by ChatGPT.
All of it?
All of it.
Yikes.
Literally, he in the log that shows that he's taking things from like Reddit and going, "Hey, ChatGPT, rewrite this so it looks like I wrote it and it's in my voice." Also, he used ChatGPT to write love notes for his wife and bedtime stories for his kids.
Bro. Oh my God, bro.
And you think that's bad?
Well,
that's not even the worst of it. He was arguing with ChatGPT. Okay? Arguing with it. And let me share my screen so you can see.
All right, hold on. I got to get the right thing up. Yeah, because I was like, it always does this thing. Boom. Zoom in.
This is well, it is Zoom. For you, it's not Zoom. For me.
Oh, okay.
That better? It says, stop saying no to me. ChatGPT responds, "I'm not trying to frustrate you, but I'm not going to help you build or optimize content around someone's ethnicity as part of a negative leadership narrative. That's a firm boundary." He was upset because he kept trying to get ChatGPT to write an article saying that the lady only got hired by Microsoft because she was a minority. And ChatGPT's like, "No, I'm not going to write that for you."
So, yeah, you know what's funny is this is why I'm glad. This is why I'm so glad that they're really crunching down with AI now, where they're kind of putting limits on things we can do. Like when I was trying to make my thumbnail, at first I was trying to make it look like what was I trying to do? I forgot what I was trying to do with the picture. Either way, ChatGPT said no. Let's just say that ChatGPT said no. Like the AIs now, because of how people have been using them, they're starting to crunch down to make it so like you can't do things that are unethical. So like yeah, ChatGPT is gonna tell you no, like you can't do this because
Yeah,
it's
but according to Smash, he told ChatGPT, "You can't stop me." Ha ha.
not you, not like yo, not you arguing with the AI system, bruh.
Not just arguing with it, but arguing with it like it's a person. Like, you can't stop me. Ha ha, ChatGPT. Like,
Beefy, that can't even be factually true considering we're both people of color. Like, what is wrong with you?
and then he
Beefy,
says, "You
be
are
better.
retarded. Tags are what people search for." Now he was arguing with ChatGPT. It is
He called ChatGPT. Oh my god.
yeah.
How did I miss those screenshots? Because I would have died. Listen, this is why I say, and I'll say
I have
it
the
again,
whole document.
Discovery will be it always will be fun.
And you know me, I always save the best for last, Saggy. This is the best part. You want to see the best part?
Yes.
He said, "Hey, chat, I'm leaning towards what is the hardest option for the opposition would be. What is that?" He asked ChatGPT, what would the hardest option for the opposition be? He's basically saying, hey, how can I fuck around with Alyssa Mercante to ChatGPT, and it is now in the legal documents. And then he goes on to say, what is the hardest and most pain in the ass thing for Alyssa lawyers to deal with?
I listen. I'm still laughing at the fact that he basically tried to get ChatGPT to go along with defamation. Like, no, it's not prostitution. No, but it is. It is ChatGPT. Just tell me yes so I can screenshot it for everybody to see. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. That's why I said, like, he's going to lose this case. He should just settle. And the fact that his lawyer untagging himself from the post had me dying. His lawyer's like, don't drag me further into this.
Yeah, he's turned down the settlement.
Of course he turned down the settlement because he thinks he's gonna win.
Well, he still thinks he looks good. And that right there, the document that they put out, they said is only a small snapshot of the 2,000 entries into ChatGPT that he has.
So the funny thing about this is he's gonna lose. He's gonna
No,
lose.
you know what the funny thing about this is, Saggy?
But also,
you're wrong about why she sued him. She literally said, "Please stop calling me a prostitute." And Smash said, "No, I refuse to do that." She then sent a cease and desist letter, formally asking him by, through the court means, "Hey, stop referring to Alyssa as a prostitute." She even said in the cease and desist, you can call her other names. She doesn't care that you're calling her a whore, but that particular thing is a legal standard, right? And you're basically calling her a criminal. And he said no. If he would have just not used the word prostitute, he wouldn't be getting sued and losing tons of fucking money right now.
I mean, I agree, and that's literally what I said. Is she's taken him to court, called her a prostitute? That's literally what I said.
No, you said hurt feelings.
I mean, it is still hurt feelings, in my opinion. Because
no,
I'm sorry,
he literally contacted Kotaku to have her fired from her job.
Listen.
That's not hurt feelings.
Hold on, wait. Stop. This whole thing started over hurt feelings. Like, if she had just stopped entertaining him and just let whatever stupid bullshit, it would have went away. They would have found a new target. I'm not saying that. No. Stop. Let me finish. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying when I made that comment, it was mainly more so about the fact that this shit always escalates because at some point, and again, the argument's always, why do I have to be quiet? Because it shows more about the person attacking you than the person being silent about it. It's like, if you're on the streets, Tony. No. You can disagree because here's the thing. If I met you in person and I started beating the fuck out of you and you never hit me back, right? People will feel so much more sorry for you. Like, why did you keep hitting him after he put his hands down and he didn't let a single blow? I'm the fucking asshole because I was
wrong on
No,
two
there's
count.
no wrong with 2 counts.
Yes, it is. Want to know why? Okay, first off,
Let's
hold
not
on.
talk about like physical. I was an analogy. I'm not being
No, no,
serious.
no,
like
no, no. I'm going to go with your analogy. You're wrong because I've seen plenty of videos online where somebody's beating someone else up and the people are cheering on the person doing the beating, even though the other person is clearly stopped fighting. Secondly, Smash was getting money. So now you're adding that Smash is beating on Alyssa. Alyssa's supposed to not do nothing while Smash is getting money thrown at him for doing the thing that he's doing.
Yes.
No, you know what I know. First off, if someone's making fun of you and they're not getting any traction, then you're like, yeah, whatever. Like, oh, some guy with like 10 followers made fun of me. Like, no big deal. But you go, oh, this guy who's now got 10,000 followers, he's getting thousands of dollars in super chats because he's a hero for making fun of me. That's going to piss you off, right?
You're asking the wrong person that. Because me personally, I could care less. Like, if you need to use me to make money, well, then that's crazy. Like, you can't do anything else with your time.
So you'll be okay with someone making fun of you, making a shit ton of money off of making fun of you, plus you lose your real life job because they're making fun of you.
Did she lose her job?
Yes. He had a website going stopkotaku.com or something. It was contacting Kotaku and having harassing all the journalists that worked there and anyone who worked with anyone who worked there. And they were sending letters. They had a whole.
It says right here she was still working there.
No, it does. That's not what it says. You're wrong. Read it again.
It says, I believe she still works there.
No, read it again.
He said, I'm covering a video. I made a video where she got fired. And then he said, but it looks like she hasn't, but I'm still going to publish it anyways. That's literally what it said.
She hasn't got fired. She was not renewed in her contract. They let her go. There's a difference.
So wait, she wasn't renewed in her contract?
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean she was fired. They just didn't renew the contract.
Right. Which is what he was saying. I'm making a video that she got fired, even though it doesn't look like she did. She didn't get fired. They told her, it was one of those situations where they go, hey, Saggy, it'd be probably really good if you just put in your resignation this week, right? It'd be a lot easier for the both of us if you just resign from your position this week.
So I'm hitting my vape. Nah, I gotcha. I just disagree.
No, but that's what happened. It's in the lawsuit. They let her go, but it wasn't like they fired her. It was one of those like if you want to keep all your benefits, then you're gonna quit, right? That was basically the understanding. We fire you, you're gonna lose everything, and we're gonna fire you, or you can quit and you'll
they told her that they were gonna fire her if she didn't quit. If she didn't just
you can't. Legally, you can't say that. That's why you have to use the. It would be a lot better for everybody if you just quit this week.
That's crazy work.
They do that in corporate jobs. They do that all the time.
That's why I hate.
Why do you think like the CEO of what was it, Microsoft? Do you think he actually quit? He wasn't fired, but he damn sure retired, and the lady below him also retired, quote unquote, right?
Would you smash or pass it? You're funny, Boneyard.
Alyssa, she's not bad. Skinny white lady, smash it.
Oh no, Alyssa's very pretty. I don't have anything against her looks.
Depends on like how she got her hair. Sometimes she's got her hair. No,
not even with the short hair, she looks good. Like I'll never shit on her look. She's a very beautiful woman, but
I don't go that far.
I think she's beautiful. Well, then again, Tony, we've seen your taste in women. Shut up. Shut up. I've seen your taste in women. Shut up. He's blushing. You can hear him blush. I heard the blush, Tony. You can't get one over on me. I heard the blush.
I didn't see shit.
See how he's quiet now? He had a big smile on his face. Like
I'm laughing because you always like, what am I supposed to do? Can't say nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You can't say nothing. Your lawyer told you to shut the hell up. So so since you're here, what are your thoughts about him not listening to his lawyer?
Retarded. You always listen. Like that's why you hire a lawyer, is to listen to the lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not winning this. He's not winning this. He is not winning this.
I said from the beginning he wasn't winning this. I said from day one, it all depends on jurisdiction. There's still this slim chance that they don't find jurisdiction. But here's the thing. If they don't dismiss it with prejudice, right? Basically saying that she can't refile. If she can refile this in California, I think with the stuff that has been uncovered, it's a slam dunk. Like, he's screwed either way. Like, they'll say no jurisdiction in New York. So then she just moves it to California and goes, well, look at all these legal documents that shows all this other shit. And he's just fucking cooked.
Yeah, because this
So
is
he
being
fucked
filed
himself
in
up.
New York. This is being filed in New York, right?
Yeah. Because that's where she works. And that's why she was claiming that he fucked her job up and everything over there.
Yeah, well, at this point, like I said.
Also, no, Mo Moon. You don't pick who defends you. I didn't go out and seek JF. JF was sought out by one of my haters who thought JF was going to dunk on me, and then he pulled a Uno reverso. I had no idea what was going on. I just said, "Hey, look, this guy was defending me."
That's true, because I was in Tony's DMs like, bruh, like, are we serious right now? This is the guy you're excited is defending you. He's like, I'm not excited about it. He's like, I'm not excited about it at all. So that, in fairness, that thing was not. That was not. Trust me, I was the first person who came at Tony about that. First person, probably only person who came at him about that. So I mean, yeah, people think I don't yell at you all the time, but you know, I'm your enabler. That's what I got the other day.
TJ was in shock hearing you the other day yelling at me.
Oh yeah, when I was drunk. I was drunk and I was yelling at Tony. I drank basically a pint. Actually, I pretty much almost drank the whole fifth of whiskey that night. And I don't know. I was just like, fuck it. I went in and talked to Tony. I yelled at him. It's like, you fucking stupid. Don't do this. Don't do that. Oh yeah, I yelled at him. And he was just sitting there like, yeah. And then TJ was there too. It was pretty funny. I yell at Tony a lot. People, I'm your enabler though. I enable your bad behavior. Did you know that?
Yep.
Side topic. I enable your behavior. And I'm just like, do people not know what enable is? Tony, have I ever said and encouraged you to do the dumb shit you do?
No, quite the opposite. You always tell me to stop doing the dumb shit, and I go, I'm gonna do the dumb shit anyway. You can't stop me. And then I go, man, I should listen to you.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, people say I enable him. Like, I he's a grown ass man. I'm not his girlfriend. I'm not his wife. I'm not his biological family member. We're just friends. So like, he don't listen to me. I always tell him, don't do this. I try to be the freaking conscience on your shoulder, and he'll be like, I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm Tony, and you don't know what you're talking about. I think it's
because we live so far apart that I'm not like worried. Like, if you lived closer and I was like, oh, should I got to deal with her like in real life, I probably would listen to you a lot better.
Oh, bro, if we were like live close by and I was pissed, I would 100% go to your house, knock on the door, and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would probably listen to you. Like, I don't need you coming over here. A nuclear winter needs to shut the fuck up.
Those DMs. He like Tony's gonna have that on his ledger for a very long time, and then when
they're funny as fuck. But you gotta understand the context. I'm an old dude. I just was saying things, and she was like replying in the positive. So I was like, I guess that's what the fuck she wants, right? The fuck do I know?
Nuclear. Don't see. Here's the thing. I've said this before, right? It's like, it's funny and point and laugh at somebody when their crusty DMs get leaked, right? But at the same time, a lot of people who do that probably have crusty DMs themselves. It's just nobody knows they exist, so it's easier for you to judge when your DMs aren't leaked, okay? Because, like, let me tell you, I've had some conversations with dudes that were saying some wild shit to me, and again, I'm not that bitch who leaks DMs like that. I'm not grimy like that, right? Even if I don't fucks with you no more, as long as you're not fucking lying about shit, I have no reason to leak DMs. I've stood on that, and I have no reason to leak DMs. Like, if, say, for example, Tony was like, oh, you said this, and I'm like, no, we have the DMs. I will show the DMs for proof for that purpose, but I will never drop crusty DMs that I have a conversation with anybody.
And just to be clear, there's no crusty DMs between me and Ray at all.
dude, people swear up and down there are, and I'm like, there is so not. Trust me. Watch. When me and Tony aren't friends and he says something stupid that I have to show DMs, you'll see there's nothing there.
She was drunk the other night, and I said something that was just nice. It was just something nice because she was, you know, she was venting some stuff, right? And I just said something nice to her, and she goes, "Stop that! That doesn't feel right. Stop saying stuff like that." I was like, "Damn."
I think you complimented me about saying that I was a pretty girl, and I was like, chill, don't say that to me. It's gross. I was like, that's gross that you say it to me. I don't want to hear that from Tony. He's like he's like the brother that I'm glad mom didn't abort.
There's no DMs between me and JF. My account's locked. Like, JF made that stuff after my account got suspended.
That is true. Oh, here, I knew it was gonna happen. Did you see this coming?
Yeah,
I saw this coming. Yeah. Remember when both you and Smash JT were hyping up the Intellivision Amico? That was crazy. Okay, so the difference though with that is he had $10,000 invested in it. I didn't. There's a difference. He had something to actually lose from not hyping the Intellivision Amico because he was an investor. Me, I just was more interested in the drama. And I also was like, you know, obviously when you have the CEO of a company saying, "Hey, you want to play this game? You want to be one of the first people to play?" I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. Like, when am I ever going to have any fucking gaming developing CEO be like, "Hey, you want to play my console that hasn't come out yet?" Yeah, of course. It seems cool. And I genuinely, to this day, I had fun with the console, which is crazy because I'm not even a retro gaming player at all. So I still stand on the fact that what I played, what I had in my hand, was a great time. The events that we, you know, went to and stuff was fucking fun, and I don't regret it. Not one bit. Not one bit. Because from time to time, the Miko people be like, "How do you feel now that you know it's over?"
Hey, hold
I
on.
don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing.
Your buddy Mo Moon says, I need evidence that it didn't happen. Okay?
Cut it out, Mo Moon. It didn't happen. I'm telling you it didn't happen. But
no, I think he's talking about the Mo Moon. Are you talking about the me DMing JF or whatever?
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
Okay, here, look. No. I'm fine. Look.
Go ahead.
That's me, right? That's me. That's Gene. Look, there's nothing. There's no messages.
There you go.
I can send it. Look, you want me to send him a message? And it says, "Failed. Try again. Failed to send message." So, this is, I hate when people do this shit, right? Like, Mo Moon, I don't know you, right? We're not like buddies and friends, but for you to have like some weird fucking conspiracy theory about me based on absolutely nothing is fucking bullshit, right? You asked a question, I answered it, and then you came up with a fucking conspiracy theory because you didn't like the fact that I didn't answer what you wanted me to.
Just use ChatGPT next time.
Hey, are you talking to JF? No. Well, I don't believe you. And actually, you have secret DMs with him. Show my DM history with him. It's completely blank. No, you're lying. Zoom in closer.
Listen, Mo Moon, he was not too happy about it once you read it more. He was just like, yeah, no. But also, can I respond to this? You say, Cope, you are both the same level of intelligence. I don't know about that, Mr. Martinez, considering, you know, one person lost $10,000 of their hard-earned cash and one person lost nothing. So I don't think that we are the same level of intelligence because I didn't make a bad investment. I don't make bad investments. Just saying. Just saying. It's not Cope, it's just a factual truth. And if anyone would have agreed with you, it would have been Tony. Tony would 100% said, yeah, they're both stupid for supporting the Intellivision Amico, but Tony's silent because he knows it's true. Somebody who invested $10,000 into a company that lost that $10,000, as far as intelligence goes, you got to be a little smart to do business investments like that. So
he's completely Smash AT is completely retarded because he literally was like, this is the stupidest idea ever. Look at it. It's super dumb. And then Tommy goes, would you like to ride my Ferrari? Oh my God, this is the greatest idea ever. Here's $10,000, Tommy. Literally, that's how it happened too. Like literally made a video, shit all over it. Tommy said, would you like to come ride my Ferrari? Rode in his Ferrari. And the next thing you know, Jeff is handing the man $10,000. Either Tommy's fucking throat game is on point or Jeff is retarded. Okay, there's only two options.
My thing is like, again, he had something to gain from supporting the Intellivision Amico. He invested money into it. He was an investor. I supported it because I liked the idea of it. Why was it so wrong for me to think that a gaming console catered to families in retro gaming was a bad idea? Like, whether
it was never for retro gaming. Didn't you even listen to Tommy's speech thing?
Which one?
Where he said it's not for retro gamers, it's for families. Come on, that's what's your buddy say? It's for fucking families.
I mean, yeah, but also it's old school retro games. So I mean, again,
but Tommy specifically said it wasn't catered to.
That's great. Gamers. What I'm saying is, how dare I want to support something that is meant to be family orientated and something different? And again, why was that so bad? Right? The initial reason, right? Then after that, like, I'm a drama YouTuber. So when all of y'all brought the drama to like any appearance Tommy made, of course, a drama YouTube content creator was going to be even more intrigued, because now it went from, oh, this is a person I met for the first time who actually is making a gaming console. That's fucking cool. Okay, sure, I'll check it out. Oh, by the way, you might have a bunch of people coming to your channel and shitting on you because I was here. Okay, we'll keep an eye out. Oh, hey, here come all these fucking people we've never seen or interacted with on the internet prior in the comment section, calling us all shills and grifters off of one fucking interview we did where I met this dude for the first time and I got called all kinds of crazy names by a bunch of fucking people. So, of course, as a drama content creator, I said, you know what? Let's talk about it. So I don't know why people like that come in anytime the Intellivision Amico is mentioned and they still bring up these old, obviously dumb talking points, because I've addressed this on numerous occasions when I was covering the Amico. But I'm also sitting here like, why the fuck are you people still invested in something? The Amico, as far as I know, is dead in the water. Haven't heard a goddamn thing about it. Removed myself from it for a long time. But y'all still harp on it. I also remember the time they kept thinking that we were all going to get arrested and get jail time because we were all contributing to a scam console and a scam company. Wow, that really went well. Right. I haven't got a knock on my door.
Amico just killed all your audience, saying you're down to zero.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be honest with you though. It's been doing that. Like, I don't know if you got a notification, but YouTube said that there was an issue with the counter lately.
I didn't. I might have, but I didn't pay attention. I don't pay attention to my.
Yeah, the counter's been off. Like, there are probably more people watching than not watching. It just keeps going in and out. So,
well,
I'm not worried about it.
On Saturday we talked about the Amico, and I swear to God, like, people that I haven't seen in years just showed up in the chat.
Yeah, because they have, like, anything that's Amico related, they just come flocking. Like, if I did an Intellivision Amico stream tomorrow, people would come and flock. And then they posted, oh my God, look, she came back. Look, she's a shill again. It's fucking laughable. I once in a while check the Intellivision Amico thread that you started, the Reddit that you did a long time ago. And I check it and I'm like, dude, these motherfuckers are still active talking about it. And all they do now is post like old clips, like repeated old clips. Hey, remember that time Tommy did this? And then like a fucking few months later, they'll do it again. Hey, remember that time Tommy did this? Remember that time on Atari Age when Tommy did this? And I'm just like, bro, I think y'all remember too much. Y'all got nothing else going on. There's nothing else that interests you on the internet. Just Intellivision Amico and Tommy Tellerico. That's crazy.
That's it. I'm doing good. Doing great. Saggy yells at me every day. Now that I came on the stream today, because I figured if I come on the stream today, then I don't have to get the 6 o'clock get yelled at phone call.
I'm not drinking tonight. You're fine. Nuclear says, I'm still wondering why people still talking about the Amico. I'm dead ass. Because they have nothing else. Because when the Intellivision Amico was a big subject, it brought everyone together. They built a community. And I think now it's more like they just can't leave the community. They don't know what else to do. Like, they built a community and they just stay there. And that's the only thing they have in common, is to literally sit there and talk about the Intellivision Amico. Because they don't talk about anything else. Or they'll like shit on us like the old people. They shit on Tony now because Tony changed. Now he's a fucking the comics geek grifter and da-da-da. Dude, after the Intellivision Amico stuff started dying down, they started looking at Tony's like political takes, and then they start shitting on him for that.
I did see a couple of threads like, "What's Tony up to?" And someone's like, "That fucking guy's grifting. He's a right wing asshole." And everyone's like, "Dude, like he always was right. Like, where have you been?"
Yeah, I saw that. I was laughing. I was like, they really are obsessed with what people are doing. It's like, dude, we don't think about you that much. I just get curious once in a while, and I'll go on there and be like, dude, are they still talking about the Amico? And I'm like, yep, they sure are. They never miss a beat. What the fuck is Amico? It was a video game console that was supposed to come out, got delayed a bunch of times, and it's a long story, Momoon. You missed that story arc with me. This was shortly after my transition from movie talk over with Mad Max and stuff to like, the Intellivision Amico stuff. And me and Max were on the Intellivision Amico side. Max is the reason why I even got involved in the first place, because he's like, oh, dude, like, you know who Tommy Tallarico is? I'm like, I know. And then he's like, oh, he was on G4. I was like, oh, that guy? Oh, that's who he is? And then he's like, yeah, he's coming out with a console. You remember Intellivision? And then he was like hyping it up. He's like, oh, I'm going to get him on. We can do one of our gaming podcasts, because we had a gaming podcast going at that time. He's like, we can do one of the gaming podcasts and have Tommy and interview him about the Intellivision Amico. And I was like, okay, sounds cool. He's like, oh, you'll really like him, Sin. You'll really like him, Ray. He's from Boston. He's from your neck of the woods and stuff. And I'm like, oh, cool. Another Bostonian. That'd be kind of fun. So yeah, that's what it started with. Mad Max saying, hey, Tommy Tallarico. And I'm like, okay, I had no idea who he really was. And then he's like, oh, the dude from G4. I was like, okay, I know who that guy is. I remember watching his shows, but outside of that, didn't really know much about Tommy. And yeah, he's a fellow masshole. So no, a Bostonian Italian, we got a lot of them out here. I remember Mad Max. Is he still on YouTube? Yeah, he's still on YouTube. He finally took him to do it. He finally did it. But he still streams. We still don't talk. He's cool with everybody else but me.
He's not cool with me
for life.
What are you talking about? He's not cool with me.
Oh yeah, it's fuck me and Tony and Lunga for life.
And you know that I sent him a fucking game. Remember he was doing the Evercade stuff, and I like bought him an Evercade game because he was like, "Oh, I really want this game." I was like, "Dude, don't worry, I got it for you," and I sent it to him because I have his address, I have his fucking real name, I have his phone number.
Oh, I thought you only sent things to girls, to OnlyFans girls.
I was like, Max, take your mask off for me slowly, and then I sent him the game.
Take your mask off for me slowly. I remember the stream I did when I was so pissed at him. I fucking did a stream and I snapped the mask he sent me, snapped it right in half. Fucking pissed, dude. That dude pisses me off.
Yeah, Anthony, I have his phone number. I used to call him on the phone.
I have his phone number too.
I would do the thing that I do to Saggy where I'd be talking to Miko. I'd be like, hold on, let me call Max. I put him on the speakerphone.
Yeah. Like I have his number too, but how about the other half of the Miko community that still harasses us? I've been lucky not to see those people. they leave me alone now for the most part, except for that one person who came in because they saw Smash JT in the title and they're like, oh, she's talking about Smash JT. Let me go in there and talk shit. But I don't really have a lot of people that harass me anymore. I know that Tony says they still talk about me from time to time, but I don't see it, so I don't really give a fuck. Like, good for you. See how easy it is for me to just like ignore people talking shit. Like,
they're not making money. Those are a bunch of losers talking shit. Yeah. Again, if your job was to be a games journalist and they were basically ruining your reputation, right?
Oh, I'd sue. But also, like, if people, well, I mean, see, that's the thing is like, if you had more money, you could definitely sue people.
If I had more money, it's not even about money because it's like I could 100%. There's a ton of people I could sue right now, and I would win. I would win hands down. But then I would just come back and everyone would be like, "Oh, you sued somebody. We don't like you. You're not a real YouTuber. You're not part of the community. We don't sue people over them lying and damaging you and sharing private information and threatening to send your dick pic to everybody." So. I'm not going to sue that woman. No. Why would I sue her?
Yeah,
I sue her over fucking pretending to be my friend. Like I said, the only thing that I hate about that whole situation is I wish there was somewhere that had all the fucking DMs, all the Discord messages, all the Twitter DMs, all the text messages, all the phone calls, all the fucking shows that she was on, and everything in order, right? Because if you read like all the text messages by itself, there's like huge gaps because we would go from like say text message to DM to like say Discord, right? And
Yeah.
so if you just read one, it looks real weird because maybe it's like me messaging here and then like messaging again. So it looks like, oh, Tony like messaged 3 times in a row, but it's like I messaged here, then she like answered over there, but then I answered over there, right? Or like I messaged her, she didn't respond, and then we got on the show together, and then I messaged her something different, right? It's like those two messages aren't connected necessarily. So
Right. Yeah. No. Somebody would. I was having a Twitter interaction with. I think it was Riley. Basically called you a rapist. I'm like, rapist now? Like, are we fucking dead ass? Like, what the fuck? I'm just like, what the, how are we escalating it from like a grope to rape? Like, what is happening? And
it escalated from a poke to a grope to now a rape.
But right, and I'm sitting here like, bro, for all we even fucking know, maybe Riley touched her ass and just you got blamed for it. Because I wasn't there, right? So I've said this. I wasn't there. The people who were there, all of them said they didn't see nothing and they didn't hear about it till like well after it happened. And I'm sitting here like, well, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, I wasn't there, but based on what I heard and like the shit I've seen and like the behavior of everything that went down and the shit she said, I just don't buy it. But again, I always say when this shit happens, like fucking say something, bro. Like, I don't know why in what universe women still live in where like this shit happens so much where y'all know if a dude touches your ass and you don't like it or you didn't warn it, fucking make a scene. Like, I don't think anyone who actually, like, especially if you're at somebody's house with a bunch of people that are your fucking friends, I don't think a single one of your real friends would look at you and be like, oh, you're just being dramatic. And if they are, then they're not really your fucking friends. But at least if you say it now, right there and then, it's dealt with, right? You have witnesses that were like, yo, dude, he had to have done it because she fucking spazzed out. Like, I would have believed a woman who got touched at a party by some dude and she fucking was freaking out because like obviously if it happened, she's fucking upset about it right there in the moment. Again, people say, well, you're victim blaming. I'm not victim blaming. I'm just trying to analyze it from somebody who wasn't there. Like, I can't know what happened. Is it possible Tony touched her butt? Yes.
No.
But it's also possible he didn't touch her butt. It is possible. Anything's possible.
That's possible. There's lots of things that aren't possible. We talked about something that was never possible.
Listen. It's possible that you might have brushed up again. I don't know. I wasn't fucking there. Maybe you walked by. Maybe you're fucking.
No, I can tell you exactly. I can give you every fucking moment to the exact detail.
Maybe your foot did it. Maybe with a phantom fucking hand. I don't know. No, I wasn't there.
So why would I buy stuff for Mad Max? I think it was his birthday, if I remember correctly. I think it was his birthday or something, and he was like, "Oh, I really want this," and like Mo Moon saying, like he was saying something about like his wife would be mad because Max was always like, "I ain't got that much money." It was like it was a little cheapy, like I think it was like $20, little fucking like Evercade little thing.
Yeah. See. Oh, by the way, Anthony remembers. Yeah. He said you. What kind of pizza was it though? We still didn't establish what kind of pizza was it.
I told you it was a sausage and pepperoni. It was from some place in California. I don't know. It wasn't like a.
And that's why you know Tony's innocent because he likes meat. It's a meat pizza. He likes meat. He likes the meat, so he don't even like women. You know what it is? Tony is so gay that the only reason why those DMs exist is because he's in the closet, but he's not anymore because they just outed him. He's in the closet, so he had to paint this picture that he's into girls. So,
just read the damn super chat.
You read the damn super chat. Don't tell me what to do on my stream. Now you read the super chat. You're a guest on my show. You read.
I'm a moon of my word, so I believe Tony. Thank you, Mo Moon.
Thank you, Mo Moon. Yes, I am outing Tony as a raging homosexual.
Why gotta be raging? Why can't I be just a regular homosexual?
Because you're a raging one. Because only a raging homosexual tries so hard to prove he's not homosexual by DMing a woman, online, especially OnlyFans girl, trying to get.
I didn't know she was OnlyFans girl until like a week after I met her.
How the hell did you not know that? Didn't she have it
Because
all
I
over her?
met her on a live stream. We were doing a live stream on some other chicks on Ashton Blaze's channel. They were doing a live stream talking about the Riley situation. They contacted me. They said, Tony, we're going to do this live stream, but you're better at explaining what happened illegally. So could you come on here and explain? And I said, sure. And I jumped on and explained. Dalish happened to be on there also. And so we went through the whole thing. And then afterward, we were talking a little. And I was like, I mentioned her name being like the video game. She said, yeah, she plays video games. I was like, oh, we talk video games. Maybe you can come on and talk video games with us sometime. And that was it. Her regular account doesn't have, or it didn't, like, there was some, but it was like
So what
regular
you're
tweets.
saying, was she on cam? Was she on cam when you were on that stream?
Yeah.
So you couldn't look at her and be like, you fuck on cam, huh? You couldn't just look at her and say you fuck on cam? You
No,
couldn't tell?
I couldn't tell.
Shame. Like there are some tells when you know somebody does OnlyFans, especially if they're cam with, like, you know, this setup, you know, what they're wearing. You know, it's not like she was wearing a hoodie, Tony. She wasn't wearing a whole ass hoodie. Were the titties out, Tony? Do you remember if the titties were out? Can you remember that far back?
No.
The titties weren't out?
No.
All right, I'll give you that then. Maybe I'll give you that pass. And if the titties weren't out, she was hiding the fact she did OnlyFans. That's fair. Yeah, there are signs, guys. There's always signs. Men, there are always signs when a chick does OnlyFans. You just gotta know what to look for. Just gotta know what to look for, especially in the areas people live in. You know, especially if it's like a place like Chicago. You know, a chick does OnlyFans when she look really, really nice for no reason. She just look really, really nice. She do fun. She sucks for a buck. That's what it is. She sucks for a buck. I'm just saying, Tony. No, do better.
I didn't do it. We didn't do better.
Do better. Just do better.
I did do better. You've seen I did better for a while.
Do better with your dirty talk too, because like that, I never want to see you talking to a female like that shit again. That shit's embarrassing. I got secondhand embarrassment, Tony.
Okay, can we move on from that? We've discussed that already. We discussed that to death, in fact.
Secondhand embarrassment.
Do I gotta tell these people what you were saying when you was drunk?
So Smash JT, his loss. I thought you said I didn't say anything crazy.
You said some crazy fucking shit. TJ was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Ray said that."
Okay, now I feel like I want to know. How bad is it? Is it personal?
Well, I said, I'll just say this. I said nothing would ever happen between us, Saggy, and then I laid down a scenario that even if we were in that scenario,
oh, I remember that conversation, and I was like, you're a guy and I'm a girl. That would 100% happen. I remember that conversation. I said that would 100% happen, or at least you would attempt it. Is what I was.
Then you were talking about. Then you just kept using the word pee-pee. You kept just repeating pee-pee over and over again.
I don't know the context why I would repeat pee-pee over and over again, but yeah. No, basically the conversation, I remember it now. We were talking about being roommates, and I was like that. I was like, you would definitely try to smash. And he was basically like, no, I wouldn't do that. I was like, you're a guy living in a house with a female. You would 100% try at some point, whether it was a drunken night, even, you know, saying, or something stupid.
First Liberty's right.
It
I'm a man, you're a woman. We're just too different.
Listen, y'all men, you guys think too much with your peepees too much sometimes. I'm just saying. If it's a very turn, and if you're one of these dudes out here that clown on Tony, it's like y'all lying to yourselves, because like I said, y'all definitely have crusty ass conversations with females too. The difference is y'all's just ain't out there yet. I'm waiting for a slip up from somebody one day.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna say this, guys, fellas. You're probably sitting there going, "Well, my DMs aren't crusty because she's all into them. They're crusty." You think they're not crusty. I was thinking mine weren't crusty until everyone told me they were crusty, because I was like, "Hell yeah, she's into this shit. Of course it's not crusty. I know what the fuck I'm doing." Nah, we don't know what the fuck we do. We all out of our league. We out of our fucking lives.
A lot, especially OnlyFans girls. Like, you gotta understand that they get talked to like that all the time. So like they might respond to you and it might seem like they're into it, but they're probably just like, yikes. I'm not gonna lie, I've had dudes send me some shit and I'm just like, yikes. Yikes. And I'll just be like, thank you. That's always my response. Thank you. I appreciate it. I had some dude one time tell me that he wanted to print my face out and skeet on it. And I'm just like, Thank you. Like, what do I say to that? I'm like, thank you. And he thought that was hot. He thought he was cooking with that. And I'm like, yeah, that kind of sounds a little weird, buddy. Like,
But see, now I'm like everyone in the chat. Now I feel better about mine because I didn't say anything that stupid.
bruh, telling a chick that you want to print her face out and jizz on it is wild. Is wild. I'm just like, thank you. I guess that was a compliment. I think. I don't know. Like, I was just like, I'm not an asshole, right? Like, I'm
Did
not.
you say he was gonna do it in an angry way? Was he like mad? Like, I'm gonna print your face out and jizzle over it.
No, he said it in like
Like a sexy way, like, hey, I'm gonna print
yeah,
your face out.
yeah. He said it like yeah. He said it like you know, it's like I'm just saying, y'all are.
Like he was seducing you with that line. Like, yeah, how you like that, girl?
He
I'm gonna print
he
your
thought
face
he was
out.
cooking. He thought he was cooking, and I just said thank you. That's I didn't know what to say to that. I'm like, I don't want to be an asshole. Like, I'm not trying to kink shame you, but like, you know, thank you. Appreciate
She was
it.
like, it's $5 more to continue this conversation, sir.
Nah, this was like long before I was even like, it was a long time ago, and I was just like,
oh, so you wasn't even a YouTuber, and some dude was just some random.
Yeah, it was just no, not in the street. It was a DM message. Dude hit me up on the socials and was like, I want to print like, but I posted a new profile pic, and he's like, I want to print your picture off, and I was like, okay, well, I'm glad the picture is nice. Like, yeah, thank you. Like, I don't.
Did you change your picture immediately? I would have changed my profile picture just immediately.
No, I didn't want to make it even more awkward than it already was. I just kind of was just like, thank you. I just said thank you and left it at that. And they're like, you're welcome, cutie. And I'm like, okay, well, have fun, I guess. I mean, like, I don't care. Listen, dudes think, people in general think, especially women, they think like if we show our titties, like, oh, don't show too much cleavage because you're asking for guys to harass you. Like, guys don't give a fuck. You can be wearing a whole ass hoodie and covered from head to toe. You have a vagina, you have boobs under there. They will work with it, bro. They will fantasize, they will undress you with their eyes. It don't matter what you're wearing. Okay, sometimes wearing less clothes, yes, it makes it easier for them. But like, if you're wearing full clothes, you got a pretty face, they'll still picture you naked, bro. Like, it's just what it is. So like, I don't care what dudes do with my pictures. Just I don't need to know. Like, what I don't know won't kill me. So like,
I use AI to give you more clothes. I was like, could you put more clothes on this one, and then maybe a Bible in her hand?
What do you make me? What did you tell ChatGPT to dress me like a fucking nun?
Yeah, I'm like, this one needs Jesus.
Is that your kink? Oh no, don't say that. That's your kink now. Oh, you're exposing yourself.
No kink. Why you gotta make it weird? You're always making shit weird.
I like to make shit weird with friends, but when it's random people, I don't like it to be weird. It's awkward. It's awkward, man. It's awkward, man. You know,
it really is. But yeah. Nice women in Christmas sweaters. It's like, give her a really ugly Christmas sweater,
bruh.
More gaudy colors.
Listen. We all know at this point, we all have an idea what Tony's type is, so it ain't me. You know, I actually had this conversation with somebody last night, and I was like,
why were you having a conversation with somebody about me?
Because I fucking can. The fuck?
That's the point. Now I feel weird.
It wasn't. Listen.
Who are you talking to about me? Put it in the private
business. No, mind your business. No, mind your business. No, because then you're gonna make it awkward. I don't want you to make it awkward. Listen, all I'm saying is the conversation was kind of like, you know, it ain't like that. You know, we all seen Tony's type. I don't fit the bill. I'm too dark. Okay, I'm too dark. I'm too thick. Okay, my attitude is too much. Like, it would never work. It never. I don't want it to either. Like, Tony is. I'd fucking kill him. We would date, and I'd be bored. No, I would be, because you'd be trying to fucking mansplain shit to me, and I'd just be like, Tony, I don't give a fuck. I just want to get dinner. Well, you know, there's so many calories in this dish, and you know where it came from. It was made. I'll be like, Tony, I don't give a fuck. I just want to fucking eat.
You honestly, like, now we have to hang out in real life, because you'll be like, wow, he's not anything like I think he is.
No, because I feel like we'd get into a conversation about something, and you'd be like, see, Ray, this is why me and you always fight, because you said something wrong. And then we'd be sitting there arguing in the streets, and I'd probably
we really wouldn't. I would like, in real life, I would just like argue,
and I'd walk away. I'd kick you in your dick, and I'd walk away.
Bet Tony would love to mansplain to you over dinner, Ray.
Like, dead ass. Like, he would try to educate me on shit. I'll be like, I'll say something, he'll be like, well, this is why you're wrong. And I'll be like, can I get the check, please? Can I get a fucking doggy bag? I want to go. I didn't come all this way to fucking argue with Tony over some stupid shit. Like, I guarantee you, I'd say one thing about some drama, and then he'd just be yelling at me.
You're overthinking this way too much.
No, I just know you too well. I know you're gonna argue with me over some dumb shit, and I'm just gonna get mad.
See, I almost feel like I'm glad that you think that, so that you have that in your head. But also, I kind of want to argue with it because that's not gonna happen. But then by arguing with it, I kind of give you what you're saying. So then you got me in this like weird trap here.
He wants to argue, y'all. I just said that. What I say? He wants to argue. Mans wants to argue with me all the fucking time over some stupid shit.
Nah.
Yo, you come on my stream and derail all the time, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, when Tony comes on, it's always gonna be an argument." Yeah, it is, because I can't.
They love it. Right. They love it when I come on.
I can't ever be right. I always have to be wrong.
They fighting again.
Exactly. No, you shut up. We're busy. Every time Tony's around, and then they, oh, how are you friends with Tony? I don't know. Sometimes, man, I don't know. I don't know how we managed to keep a friendship. I fucking hated this motherfucker because of Intellivision Amico. I tell people that all the time.
Neither one of us hold on to this shit. Like at the end of the day, we're just like whatever. We're yelling at each other, but it's no big deal.
Oh no, there was only like maybe one time you were like legit mad at me. I think it was with a situation when I was just like, "Don't do that." You know what? You go like Tony actually raised his voice at me once. I actually felt bad. And then he actually apologized after. He's like,
I felt bad after.
He did. He legit yelled at me, like legitimately yelled at me, and then he actually felt bad. He's like, he texted me. He's like, "I'm sorry I yelled at you." I'm like, "Bruh, I'm not that sensitive. It ain't that serious." Because he did yell at me. Like I got the dad voice. It was crazy. Yeah, Tony dad voiced me. It's like, okay, I guess he's really mad. This is a hot topic. Let me just stop. Yeah, it's usually when I don't want to see Tony's point of view. No, I'm stubborn. I'm like, no, I don't want to see your point of view. Will you just fucking listen to me for once? No, I don't wanna.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like you're like trolling or you're like you're not taking it serious. I'm like, I need you to take this particular thing we're talking about serious.
No, when you start fucking getting loud with me, I stop taking it seriously. I'm like, all right, if you're gonna start fucking yelling at me, I'm not gonna listen to you anymore. I'm like a child when it comes to that. I don't know why, but I've always been that way. I'm like, I'm a giant big kid, dude. Like, if you start yelling at me, I shut down. I'm like, all right, I don't care what you have to say anymore. So I'll start fidgeting on my phone, and then he'll be like, "Are you fucking paying attention?" I'm like, nope. You hurt my fifis, I'm gonna sue you.
Who cares for the topic? Now it's all about the Tony.
That's right. There's nothing else I could talk about on that topic. I mean, there's nothing new really going on just yet. We'll see what happens, but I really want to laugh about the ChatGPT thing, and also the fact that his lawyer untagged himself when, Smash tagged him, was like, "Hey, yeah, my lawyer, I'm going to talk to my lawyer." And then this man's like, "No, you're not. Not on Twitter. I'll call you tomorrow."
Cosmic Vader says, "I was going to mention that I can tell Tony's frustration with Ray not taking things seriously."
Yeah. No, because like on one hand, I understand Tony's sometimes. At the same time, it's still like I'm still not wrong, because like I get the reasons why he does some of the things he does, but I've literally told many people for many, many times of knowing Tony, stop taking Tony seriously. Like if he's talking shit to you, he's going to milk it, and then eventually he'll get bored. And then you all give me the same stupid fucking sentence of like, well, how come he can say what he wants, but if I say something, I have to be quiet. It's like, because you're the fucking bigger person. You don't want to be the bigger person? No, okay, well then I don't know what to tell you. I can't fucking help you. But like, y'all grown adults.
This is the problem I have. When
here he goes.
Here's the problem. Like I go, Saggy, I'm talking shit. I'll admit, I am talking shit. Them talking shit is not the problem. Them lying, them making accusations, them going on to other channels and paying people to talk about these fake accusations that they've now made about me. That's the problem. Like, how do you compare the two things? You go, he does X and they're doing X, Y, Z, and fucking 1, 2, and 3. And I'm like, see how this is not even? And you're like, but it's no big deal. Anyway, I think this is why I say that if we just did a show where we just talked, we just came on and just like, how's your day? And then for the next 45 minutes to an hour, we just talked and hanged out with the chat. I think it'd be really good.
Yeah, well,
we've been here for like 45
yeah,
minutes.
well, we tried that, and then we had topics, and I got bored. But like, yeah, if we actually just sat here and just talked like normal, it would probably be more entertaining than anything we tried because we legitimately just sit here and bicker like fucking like siblings that just want approval from mommy and daddies in the chat, like
Well,
beefy.
Bebop says, I hate it when mommy and daddy fight.
Nah, because he does this shit all the time. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, but you always assume when I say things that, oh, you're wrong. And everyone always sits there, you don't understand. I fucking understand, fine. Just because I don't agree doesn't mean I don't fucking understand. I comprende, amigo, okay? I just don't fully agree. So when I fucking challenge you, you get mad because you think I don't understand. Nigga, I understand. I just don't fucking agree. There's a difference. Just because and you want me to agree. That is the issue we always have. You need me to agree with you.
If Smash JT can argue with ChatGPT until ChatGPT agrees, why can't you do it, woman?
Because I'm not fucking AI. God damn it. I have a fucking
I'm
brain.
on Smash's side now. I'm with you, Smash. Keep yelling
fuck
until they give
you.
you what you want.
No. See, this is what he's doing. This is what he does this shit. This is not a stick. He does this all the time. It's like, you don't understand. Like, he does it. He's doing Smash JT to me like I'm supposed to change my fucking answer because he words it in different ways or he explains it differently. No, I get it. It's in my brain. I get it. But I just don't agree fully. And then when I try to say, you're wrong. You're wrong. See, this is what makes me angry. This is what makes me angry because you're wrong. And why this, bro?
I don't sound like that at all.
And then people want to sit here and give me shit, say I'm an enabler. Bitch, I argue with Tony way more than you fuckers ever have and ever will. And I'm his fucking friend. That's the crazy part. I'm his friend, and I give him more shit than you fuckers do. Make that make sense.
So much shit.
Right.
Sometimes the phone rings and I go, man, I really don't want to answer it because it's Ray on the other end. Man,
I know. That's why you send me the voicemail. I know. At least send me a text and say I don't feel like talking, but just ignore me. Like, what if it was an emergency? Not like you could do anything, but like, what if it's an emergency and you were my first call? Like, I could be fucking dead laying in the streets because you didn't want to answer the phone because you didn't want to hear me bitching at you about something. But I also don't always call you to bitch. Sometimes I just call so you can keep me company on my fucking, transit to back and forth to work. So,
I think it was one time I didn't answer the phone, and I think I was either sleeping or I was taking a shower or something like that.
I mean, I didn't yell at you. I just left you a voicemail. I was like, what if I died?
Yeah, she did, guys. You think she's playing. She really was like, what if I was dying?
Yeah, I was like, what if I was dying and you're the last person who would have ever heard your voice again? Why don't you answer your phone? I could be dead and it did somewhere. Who knows? No one wants to heap here. This is my mods, bro. Like, this is like him and Lunchbox are the most toxic mods I have where they just shit. They follow me around to other streams I'm on just to talk shit about me.
Since I got you here.
Well, since you came here.
I know. But you know about like setting up a Discord because I might have to set up a Discord since my Twitter is suspended. And it doesn't look like it's getting unsuspended.
Well, as soon as Discord implements the ID shit, I'm definitely getting off of Discord. But until then, if you want me to help you set up a Discord, I can do that. It's easy. You're still on Discord, right? You're like, you still have a Discord, like you have a Discord username, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. So then we can have all the spies come in and check out what we're talking about.
Yeah, well, I put it up to a vote, and they're like, "Yeah, get a Discord." I'm like, I really don't want one. Everyone's like, "Why did you put it for a vote?" I was like, "Because I thought you guys would say no," and you guys said yes. No,
I will never do a Discord server. Like, I will never run one. I can set it up for you, and you can run it, but I will never like.
Yeah, I need mods. That was my whole problem. I was like, I don't even know if I have anyone I could mod it. What if it was a booty call, Tony? Did you think of that? I did, which is why I didn't answer it. It's 100%.
That's disgusting.
It's like, no.
That's gross. That's like gross. No offense to Tony, but no.
I agree. I'm thinking the same thing. It's gross. I would never sleep with Tony.
Yeah. I would never sleep with you. You'd have to fix
I
them.
heard you
TJ.
drunk. You was already putting scenarios in the head. You're like, what
You are
if
misrepresenting that whole situation, that whole conversation. See, now I see why
you
people
said
say
I would
you're a liar.
put a hurting on you, Tony? You
No,
would be
that's
able
not
to
see.
walk right
And
for
you
3
want to
weeks.
say,
I was
listen,
like,
and you want to
damn.
say, no, you want to sit here and lie to my audience and say that people are lying on you while you lie on my name on my own
You
channel.
did.
That's
You didn't
crazy.
say that.
That
You
is
didn't
not
say
what
that.
I said. No, you could get TJ. I did not say that verbatim. I said if we lived together, if we were roommates, because I'm a female and you're a guy, that you saying, "Oh, I would never sleep with you." I'm like, yep, bro, you living with a
And
female.
then what did I say after that? What did I say after that?
Nigga, I don't know. I was drunk. I don't remember the whole
I said,
conversation.
Saggy. I said, Ray, there's no way we would ever sleep together. I said, even if we was naked in the same bed, it ain't happening. And then you went on this long fucking tirade.
And I said that's bullshit because no man who is laying naked in a bed with another woman ain't making a move. That's bullshit.
And then you said a whole bunch of stuff that if I repeated it, your stream would get taken down. It was.
I'm just saying.
It was
that
like one of those weird
whole
fan
conversation-
fictions that people read.
Now your haters are gonna misconstrue this whole conversation because I was basically saying that a male and a woman, regardless if it was me and you, any male or woman, whether they're friends or not, that shit tends to happen. So you're sitting there denying that would never happen. It had nothing to do with just me. It was just in general. Okay, so stop making it sound sus. You already got sus allegations on you about being, a little thirsty. So cut that out. Cut that all the way out. Now you're gonna get people saying, "See, I sit here and tell people we ain't like that." Now you saying shit. Now people gonna think we like that.
No, we ain't like that at all.
This is why I don't drunk call nobody.
No,
I was very drunk. I was very drunk that night.
She was just fucking slurring and sloshing, and
I was sloppy drunk, y'all.
And then she started yelling at me about some stuff, and I was bad because I was like, man, TJ's listening. I was like, damn it. I was like, TJ, stop listening. Like,
I didn't care that TJ was there. I was like, I remember saying, I love you, TJ. You're great.
You was out there trying to like DM people and stuff. You're like, oh, that person's over next to me. Maybe we could go hang out. I'm like, Saggy, stop DMing people.
Wait, what?
You was trying to. You don't remember?
No, that I don't. What did I do?
You was trying to contact people to hang out.
No. No. That what's his name? That Johnny dude. You said that he was in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, and your immediate reaction was, oh, we could go hang out. Hold on.
No, I didn't DM him. I fucking tweeted at him. See what I'm saying? Tony, you are a liar. I might go over to your haters side and tell them about all the lies you're telling about me and be like, you know what, you guys are right. This man is lying. He was on my stream for like an hour lying on my name.
Lying on your name.
Because he thought I was that drunk. Like I was drunk, but I wasn't that drunk. I remember a lot more than you think.
Do you know?
I do. That's why I just said it. That's why I just told you. Straight up lying on my virtual vagina is crazy. Like I don't know why people lie on their virtual dicks. Like you just lied on my virtual vagina right there. That's crazy work.
All I know is it was the funniest shit hearing you say this, that, and the other thing, and then every third word was pee-pee. It was just.
You know what? Hold on. He said, Tony, she called you the N-word when she was drunk.
She called me the N-word when she's sober. Talking about.
I said it to him on the stream. What do you mean? Tony thinks that I tell people all the time because like people be like, Tony's got you under his thumb and shit. I'm like, shh. I was like, Tony would never. Like some people, Tony would have an issue with you talking. Tony would never. Tony knows better. Tony knows better.
Don't say it like that.
No, you do know better.
Now you're making me sound like a simp. Now you're trying to get me like.
No, you're not a simp, but you know that I'll fuck you up. There's a difference. You're not a simp. I will just fuck you up.
You would not. I would laugh. I really want you to like punch me one of these days because I want to laugh at how weak you are.
That's crazy. You talk all this game about wanting to fight all these dudes. I'm like, I'll fuck up Tony. Just pay me to do it. Y'all don't have to fight Tony. Pay me. I'll do it. Give me a number and I'll fuck him up for you. Because he ain't going to hit me back. He ain't going to hit me back. He might push me, but I'll fuck him up. Now, Tony ain't a simp for me. Somebody said, oh, that dude, Sturgis, he's simping for a fat chick now. This man don't simp for me. He'll get his ass beat. That's what he'll get. That's why he don't that's why he don't test me too much. He knows I'm crazy. There's a difference. He knows I'm fucking crazy.
But do I get the pass? Am I invited to the cookout?
Yes, but also Tony knows I know where the bodies are buried, so that's why he's nice to me. I know where I know where the bodies are. That's why he don't want me to tell y'all where the bodies are buried. I know all of his dirty secrets, like about how
we're at a point where we're wondering who hasn't used racist language at Ray. I never used racist language at Ray in her company. I would never call her any racist. Ray is like my sister. She's like my bestie. She needs anything ever, just call me up. Hopefully I answer it and you're not dying in a ditch, but just call me up and I got her. That's it.
When he answers the phone.
When I answer my phone.
Yeah, that makes you a simp though. Didn't you know? Because I'm a girl. See, the same analogy. Because I'm a girl and you're a guy, automatically it has to be a romantic or sexual thing. Because that's just, what immature brains do all the time. Like, we can't just be platonic. It has to be an agenda.
Yeah, my agenda is making sure my friend doesn't die. So if my friend needs something like, oh, I'm dying, can you send me food? Yeah. Oh, I'm dying, my roof is leaking. Oh, how much money do you need? Oh, I'm dying, I need a place to stay. I got you.
Yeah, no, that's just what friends do. If I had the means to do that, I used to have the means to take care of all my friends. I just don't anymore. And some of my friends I regret, damn, maybe if I didn't help some of y'all out, I'd still be, have a few bucks in my pocket. I'm trying to get a motorcycle before summer.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my motorcycle license.
You gonna get a Harley or what?
Hell, did you know I made a GoFundMe because I couldn't make rent. You think I got Harley Davidson money?
Okay, I'm someone who don't drive, and Harley's like the only motorcycle I know. What, you gonna get a Kawasaki? Those are like the only two brands I know. What do you get, a fucking Vespa?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a Kawasaki Ninja because they're lightweight. So that's what I'm gonna try to do is get a Kawasaki Ninja.
That's what you black people do.
No, I had to do research.
Biker boys.
No, listen. So Kawasaki, I think it's Kawasaki Ninjas, and I forgot what kind it is, but it's a Honda. It's a Honda bike, but those two bikes are good for beginners because they're lightweight and they're easy to maintain. Whereas Harley Davidson, Harley would probably be okay to ride because of how you sit on it, but it's also Harley Davidsons are very expensive. It's like a high-end bike. It's like you don't go out and buy a BMW or fucking, Mercedes Benz if you don't have money to maintain it. And I live in New England, so winters be fucking up our vehicles. Maintenance in New England is ridiculous because your car has to survive a winter, which is gonna fuck it up, and you got to deal with all the problems that the weather does to your car. So for a motorcycle, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
Why y'all talking shit? I'm not 4'10". I don't know why you guys keep saying I'm short like that. I'm not 4'10". Goddamn, I'm 5'4". Okay? And I'd still whoop Tony's ass.
I'm 6'1".
And I'd still whoop your ass.
Unless it's cold outside. Now I'm 6.
I'm sorry, what?
I said unless it's cold outside, then I'm 6.
What are you, a giant penis? What are you, walking dick?
It was just a joke. It didn't need to be analyzed.
It was a bad joke. You should feel bad about yourself for that one too.
She would kick you in the balls, Tony.
100%. Tony thinks I wouldn't. I 100% would if he pissed me off enough. Oh, you don't, we hang out with me in person. It's so much different. Are you saying you're fake online, Tony? Is that what I heard? No, you guys heard it.
I'm saying, fake. Why would I argue with you? Online, it's funny, but in person, it's just I could just walk away. I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you.
Oh, I'll chase you. You didn't have to run away. There would be no walking
with your little legs, trying to chase after me.
You'd be surprised. You would be surprised.
I would just put you on a shelf, and you wouldn't be able to get down. And never the end.
Elf on a shelf. You got to cut that out. Get it? Get it?
No.
You don't get it because elf girl. Get it? Get it? Haha. I made it funny. Elf girl. No. Okay.
No.
So Tony, since you're here, and I'm still want to talk because I'm just say fuck it because fuck the rest of the stream. I don't want to talk about Specialty Team anymore. Now that you're here, can you discuss your true thoughts and feelings on that racist, misogynistic piece of shit who came to your aid the other day when if I streamed. But what were your thoughts when you saw that post? Like, be honest now. What were your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts are like, oh man, here we go again. Because
No.
it's been so long. Like it was like, oh my god, why is this guy even like talking about this stuff, right? Like, and then I seen all my haters like reposting it, like, oh my god, this guy's talking about it, ha ha ha, and I was like, oh fuck. So then I read the thread and I was like, well, no, he's like, I already knew of JF as the guy who maybe killed his wife, right? And I was like, no, I read the thread. I was like, he dunks on me a little, but like mostly just shitting all over Dalish. I was like, oh, well, it's not bad. Like, I was like, whatever. And I was like, oh man, we should just read this on stream because it was like, it's pretty funny. I was like, the whole reason that we read it on stream was because all my haters were like, ha ha, this guy's dunking on you and this guy's making fun of you. I'm like, we should just read it because they're going to look stupid because he's not dunking on me. Right. And then for whatever reason, he came into the fucking chat and I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck is he doing in the chat? And he's like, yes, if you go to my stream, you'll see that I
Was he fucking Russian?
Yes. No, he's French Canadian.
Oh, okay.
If his observations about Tony's DMs are correct, does it matter the other stuff? Yeah, exactly. I made that argument too because I was like, the way they were acting was like, oh my god, like afterwards, like, oh my god, this guy who's like a misogynist and he hates women and like he's racist. He said Tony was right. Is that the kind of guy you want? And I'm like, well, you're saying that evil people, if they do something, like Hitler liked to drink water, like you can't drink water anymore because Hitler drank water, right? Oh no, Jeffrey Dahmer liked to go to the park on the weekends. I guess you can't go to the fucking park no more, right? So it's just like forget guilt by association. Is like guilt by like what some evil guy did, right? Like everything's ruined because at some point someone who's like an evil person defended it, right?
I mean, I would say that the dude made some points that I was like, yeah, he's not wrong, but at the same time, I was just like, for me, it's more of the motivation behind it because it was less about defending you because of what was right and wrong, and more about using that situation to push an agenda, which bothered me because I'm like, I do agree with a lot of the stuff he says because that shit does happen, but also to further that by making it sound like, well, this is women, guys. This is all women. They're all fucking whores and sluts, and they're all gonna do this shit. Look at what happened to this guy. I'm like, nah, see, you lost me at that part because that's just not true. Like, stick to the facts and then that's it. But that's where I was kind of like, yeah, this is not the guy that you want to have champion you because he's not doing it for the right reasons. It actually made me sick to my stomach. I was not gonna lie. I was like, oh,
like I said, like he didn't even find it. Someone else put him on it. TMed put him on it to go, hey, you should check this out. Tony's fucking terrible, right? I guess Miss Sparkles sent him to TMed and then TMed put him on it. But whatever. The point is, there were people that were thinking that he was going to dunk on me, then it didn't happen, and so that's the only reason he was even brought into the situation.
Speaking of TMed though, speaking of him, when I was covering it, TMed was in the chat and he took the L on that one. He took the L on that one in my chat. He's like, yeah, he basically admitted, he's like, yeah, I thought that, you know, he was gonna dunk on Tony, and then I saw it, and he's like, yeah, I fucked up on that one because like that guy's a piece of shit. And I was like, at least Tiamat owned that
that guy's a piece of shit. Well, then why did you do? So if he dunked on me, would he still have been a piece of shit?
That's what I'm saying.
Like this is why
this
is why these people are so full of it, right? He basically like he's going, yeah, you're right. He is a piece of shit. So this isn't a win for Tony. But you know for a fact that if he dunked on me, TMeds and them would all be like, that doesn't matter that he's a piece of shit. He just knows the truth. Even a piece of shit knows that Tony's cringy, blah, 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 blah. Also, no, I'm not going to put him on my channel. Why the fuck would I put him on my channel? There's an open chat tonight. So if he clicks the link, like there's nothing I can do to stop him. But there's no plan to have him on the channel.
I'm not gonna lie. I will be honest with you. I forget who I said it to, but I was like, I'm not gonna lie. If Tony platforms that dude, that might be the make it or break it of our friendship. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been the make it or break it for me. I would have been.
What if I put him on and I argued with him why women are awesome and he's an asshole? Do you honestly think you've known me long enough? If that guy came on and started just mad fucking dogging on women and minorities, first off, he doesn't know I'm Mexican, which is funny because he said that Tony got shamed and canceled for being too white, too male, and too something. And I was like, I'm too white. I'm a Mexican who just happened to be too white for Comicsgate, guys. So.
Yeah, nah.
And Mo Moon says you wouldn't want a pedophile defending you, but see, Mo Moon, this is why this argument is stupid, right? This is the whole like if David Duke comes out and goes, David Duke is now supporting the Democrat Party, and you go, oh, I guess you can't vote for Democrats in the next election, right? Because David Duke, who's a fucking the head of the KKK, he says that he's voting Democrat because he agrees with the Democrat presidential nominee, right?
Did I miss something?
Yeah, because he said you wouldn't want a pedophile defending you because they're saying this guy's bad, this JF guy's bad. He's defending me, so I should be like, oh no, I can't have this guy defending me. It's like no, it's stupid. It's a stupid fucking argument. Who cares what the guy is, whether the guy's bad or not? The fact of the matter is, he looked at the evidence and said, Tony's right. Now you could poke holes and say actually he's just saying that because of X, Y, and Z. That's a different argument to have. But you're just saying the fact that he exists and he's a bad person, that his argument is invalid, and that's stupid.
Listen, if it was me, I would have been like, hey, I appreciate the support, but like I don't co-sign on anything else you got to say, buddy. That would be me.
I didn't co-sign on anything you said.
Like,
I just said, look, this guy said some things, and it's funny that he agrees with me. Even this guy agrees with me.
Yeah, but that's not a good argument. Even this piece of shit agrees with me. It's like, Tony, no.
By being a conservative, you become a de facto white man. Look, if a racist man who hates Mexicans went, see that white lady? She's wrong, and that brown guy is correct. I think that's a win, right? That's a win.
Yeah, but you also admitted he didn't know you were brown. Maybe he changed.
I said I think he doesn't know I'm brown. I don't know if he knows or not.
Yeah, so maybe it'll change his stance if he knows you're brown. See, we'll never know these questions now because now I wonder. Now I'm curious if he knew that you weren't a white guy, would he still defend you?
He would have been conflicted. He's like, first, man better than woman, but white better than brown. Like, how does he rank that? Right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, pick a struggle. You hate people. You hate people of color, or you hate women. It's very confusing. It's very confusing.
He wrote a book. Maybe we're gonna read his book, and maybe
I'm not supporting that fucking bigot. That dude's trash. Like, of all the things people say about, well, Tony's this and Tony's that, and cynics this is that. I'm sorry, this motherfucker, that fucking dude, whatever his name is, I don't even know his name. Jean-Pierre, whatever fuck his name is.
Jean-Francois Grappe.
He is fucking vile, bro. Vile. Like, disgusting. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, he made some points, but I'm like, dude, him using that situation to be like, women are all evil is crazy. Because, like, I don't even think Dalish is evil. I just think she's kind of a cunt for that whole situation. Kind of a cunt. But, it is what it is, right? But I don't think that fucker is the one that should be having to just talk about it, because I
don't think he should have to be the one to defend me either, but everyone else seems to like pretend like what I did was wrong, and the woman who admitted to going on stream, manipulating me, using me, and trying to fucking ruin my life, everyone else is going, she's the good guy, you're the bad guy because you believed her. Like, really? That's the move we're going with. I believe somebody, so that makes me bad.
Yeah. Stop believing bitches. That's the moral of the story. Don't believe bitches. Maybe you should listen to that.
Well, that's what Francois said. That's what.
I'm just kidding. Don't listen to that. Please don't listen. That guy is so. I was joking, but he was serious. That's the difference. That man was dead serious when he said that. I watched that video for like a minute or two, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good, because I was curious. I'm like, because I didn't know. I reshared it on Twitter, and then I looked at it. I think somebody said something, and they're like, yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. And I was like, oh, He killed his wife? Hold on. And I looked him up and I was like, oh. And then I said something about it and he blocked me like a bitch. Why all these dudes always talk all this shit and then when you talk shit back, they block you like bitches?
Well, I mean, you call them a white supremacist or something like that. I'm pretty sure.
That's
Again,
that's what Wikipedia said. I just said, all I said was I looked him up and it's the first sentence. The very first sentence of Wikipedia about him says he is a white supremacist. He's a Canadian white
no,
supremacist.
it doesn't.
Yes, it does. I literally
No, it
put it on
doesn't.
my screen. Yes, it does, Tony.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Hold on. Hold on. What's his name again? John what? Jean-Francois
Garappi.
Jean-Francois Garappi is a Canadian white supremacist. Very first sentence in Wikipedia. I just looked it up.
No,
Look
it's
it up.
not. The first sentence says from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. See, you don't even know nothing.
I can't fucking stand you. See, when I'm right, he can't even let me be right. He can't even let me be right.
I thought, honestly, I thought it had said white ethno-nationalist. That's why I was arguing with you.
Oh my! I told you, I literally did a stream and I read it on stream. I shared the screen.
Yeah, but you don't remember shit. I took a chance. I rolled the dice, okay?
Yo, see, this is what I'm saying. And then, right, if this was on live stream, I guarantee you he would still be like legends say.
This
Tony
is on live stream.
No,
What do you mean? If this was...
Legends say in 50 years from now, Tony will still be arguing with me about this very same thing. Legend has it. Legend has it. Because this is what Tony does. What do you mean? Yeah, because I was right. You try to prove me wrong. And for once, I won. I won. Look at that. Don't ever say I'm not. Don't ever say I'm not right sometimes. Don't ever say you're always right.
Even the Washington Generals win a game here and there.
Tony always says, I'm always right. I'm never wrong. Well, bitch, you were wrong right now. So eat a dick.
Never wrong.
Yeah, okay. We all just heard how wrong you were. Eat a dick. And while you're done, when you're
What the fuck? What? What the fuck?
Why do you have that on loop?
because I had my intro thing on loop, my streaming soon video on loop. But also, you guys didn't hear me because Tony interrupted. But after he's done eating the first dick, he can eat another dick. Because I was right. I was right.
Damn, you got a lot of songs. What the hell?
Yeah. Why are you looking through my catalog? I don't go into your fucking StreamYard and look at all your fucking stupid shit you have in your back.
You just go in there and just make everything disappear. And I'm like, what the fuck is
guys,
that?
no, I don't mean to, but hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me switch this real quick. Let me switch it real quick. It's going to get weird. Wait, can I switch? Yeah, I can switch it. Hold on.
Why did it get weird?
Because I'm switching it to your stupid shit.
How's that weird?
Because I'm switching it to your stupid shit. Welcome to the Frog Tony Show, guys. This is Frog Tony here, and we're gonna talk about Eric July. And don't do that. Cut that out. No, cut that out. We're gonna talk about Eric July, guys. Cause you know his comic book sucks, and he's a fucking shitty person, and we hate him. Hold on, I'm looking for the one thing. Hold on. Where's the thing you play?
Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck is that?
All right, I had to take the loop off. Hold on, where's the one you play all the time? Hold on, no.
The $10 super chat one?
No. Let me find it. I want to do it. Where is the thing you play all the time?
I was asking which one you're talking about. The $10 super chat one?
The fucking song I hate that I think my audience will hate because I don't want to play the whole thing though because I don't.
It's the left side 6-1 down.
The fact that you know that is insane. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this is what Tony plays every time he gets money. I apologize.
$10. It's only $10 or over.
I apologize if you guys leave the stream after
You're
this.
gonna love
I'm
it.
not gonna play the whole thing. This is what Tony plays every time he gets money, guys.
Niggas can be gay too. Whether you like it or you love it. Whether you're kissing or you're touching. The ride of lust, I know you covet. Niggas can be gay too. There ain't nothing you need.
I can't. He plays that
That was
every
actually
time.
Eric July dancing.
Yeah, but like I hate that song. That song is so cringy. That's what Tony does every time he does a stream and he gets money. He plays that stupid.
$10. Don't say money. It's not money. It's $10. There's a minimum. You want the Eric July song? Minimum $10.
DDH. This is what he does. This is why why don't you go on Frog Tony's stream? Because it's boring, bro. It's boring. There's
Shout
only
out
so
to
many
you.
times- Oh my god, fucking Melanie Mac. Oh, that's actually was a jump scare, bro. That literally was a jump scare. Don't do that. That was a jump
Yeah,
scare.
I got a good one for
You're
you.
stupid, and you need to stop using words you don't understand the definition of because it makes you look stupid, for lack of better words. I did honors English all through my high school years, you dipshit.
Don't be stupid. Using
we're
words you don't know.
We're going back.
The
We're going
definition
back.
of.
We're going back to my channel. I know it is a stupid song.
It's
I
a
have
great
no-
song. It's a real song. I didn't invent it.
I know you didn't invent it. It's an actual song, DDH. It's a stupid song though. I hate it. It's the most stupid. It's as crusty and cringy as Tony's DMs.
Thank you, Ray Zero.
Tony doesn't. You know what? Ray Zero is only saying that because anything that I say, he's just gonna shit on. Never listen to Ray Zero. He's always forever wrong. He's the most wrongest person, and
The
he's
most wrongest
the
person.
most wrongest person, and he's gonna attract all my haters. Now, all my haters are gonna be DMing him like, "Oh, you're her mod. You got any dirt on her?" And he's gonna be like, "Yeah." Why?
Remember this failed show?
Yeah, we tried. I got bored. I'll be honest, I got bored. It was a boring show. I wanted to have more blood sports and arguments. So we didn't really have any. It was a force. It felt boring. I couldn't do it. And then you wanted me to make videos. I'm like, I don't even like make videos on my own channel. But you want me to make videos for that channel when I don't even make videos on mine. When was the last time I really made a video? I do, if anything, I'll make a short, but I don't really do videos. The last video I put out was just me clipping something. Like,
How did I get kicked out?
What?
When I changed to the Cloudcast, I got like removed from the panel.
Okay, well, I don't know. I didn't do it.
Either
hands
way,
on
I
me.
gotta go, Ray, because I gotta get ready for my stream. So this
No, you
was
don't.
fun as always. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for killing
Don't call
time.
me, we'll call you.
Yeah, and then we don't call me. We'll call you. I might not answer. But talk
Also,
about
don't
it.
forget, we're gonna eventually meet, and I'm going to lift you above my head and just throw you in the dumpster.
Okay, just don't touch my butt. I don't consent.
Oh,
Bye.
bye.
Thank God he's gone. Now let's talk shit about him. That was fun. Yeah, clip it, snip, and clip. Where's Katie? Where you need her? Snip, and clip. But anyways, yeah, that's it. I'm bored now. I'm bored. Well, that was fun. Buy her a pizza box is crazy talk. But that's it. That's all I got to say about the Smash JT situation. I guess we'll see what happens, guys. If he loses, though, somebody owes me a boba tea. If he we'll make a bet right now. We're gonna make a bet right now. If Smash JT loses, what do you guys want from me? And if Smash JT wins his case, what do you guys want me to do? And if he loses, which I think he's gonna do, if he loses this case, I demand one boba tea from somebody. I don't care who it is. Y'all can get a pool together, 50 cents each, equivalent to the price of one large boba tea of my choosing, which would be like $6 or something. But if I'm Ubering it, it'd probably be like $20 something. So if I win the bet, y'all gonna get me boba tea, and if I lose, then what y'all want? What y'all want from me? I guess think about it, because it's probably gonna be a little bit while before we get an answer. So with that said, I love y'all. I'm gonna get going, and just because Intellivision Amico nostalgia today. Let's see. Do I still have the clip? I don't even know if I still have the clip. Oh yeah, I do. We're gonna end the show with my old school outro with me rocking my Intellivision Amico gear at one point. It's a 5-minute and 23-second outro. So for those of you who have been here for a long time, you'll remember it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Try me if you brain fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. Going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits though, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing, I'll regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're